gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey guys, it's Jonathan from the Howard Hospitality Group. Welcome to another Wednesday Vending Discussion Live. Joining me tonight is Matt from Galaxy Games 843. Say it.
What's up, guys?
Hey everybody, how we doing? Welcome to another Wednesday night live stream. David is on his way. He's actually in his car. He got off his flight. He's been in Colorado setting up a new location with Anime Frank, and it is an exciting time for those guys. So he'll be joining us in a little bit. As soon as he gets back to his house and runs into the room and turns on his computer, he'll be with us shortly. But welcome again to another Wednesday night live. Wanted to say hi to everybody that's out there. We already got a super chat I saw, which is awesome.
Coming in hot.
I know. So let's do that first because that's just awesome.
Let's go.
Here we go. Already?
Oh, there's that sound I've been waiting to hear from Cody Cantley. $5 super chat says, just wanted to start the night off right.
Man, that's how you do it. Awesome. Thank you, Cody. Appreciate it. Comp Magic, I see, is here. Please add those comments that we didn't get to. We're trying to get through all of your topics, which we think are awesome. So thank you for posting those for us, and we'll get to those. So post all those again, and I'll go back through and get through the comments. We've got 2 submissions to go through tonight for YOW, for our nonprofit organization that we started, Young Entrepreneurs of the World. So we got 2 submissions to that to show you guys tonight, which is exciting, and I think I figured out how to do it. So that was been we're not too technical here at this live broadcast, unfortunately. So we finally figured it out, I think. And I think, oh wait, they can't see you. Come back. They missed you. There she is. Wait,
There's
no,
Amelia.
they see your hand.
We just saw her hand, yeah.
There you go.
Give it a shot. Hey, Amelia.
Amelia says hi. She just had her pasta, so she's home tonight hanging out. So if you want to join us tonight, you're more than welcome to come hang out. She's got her own microphone over here. She can come chat with us.
Well, I'm about to shower.
Oh, she's going to take a shower. So she's got important things to do tonight. But see, they can't see you. Right there. There you go.
Looking good.
She's got to have her hair looking good. So if you guys, so she's got things to do.
She's got to get
she's got
ready.
important people to meet. You know, she's got stuff to do. So
After I take my shower, I can
okay, she said after she takes her shower, she feels fresh. She may come back out and hang out with us, which is cool.
have to do my skin and my hair.
It's got her skin and her hair. So it's an important night tonight for skin and hair.
There you
So
go.
yeah, when you're a
Every
celebrity,
Wednesday,
that's what
right?
happens. Right, exactly. So celebrities got to take care of themselves.
That's right.
We're not
That's
at the level yet where they do it for us. We got to take care of ourselves, unfortunately. But someday maybe we'll be at the point where, like Matt, where people come in and get you all set to go. Right? You got hair and makeup and all that stuff before we come on. Is that right?
No, I can't even joke about that. Nope. No.
You're not there either. Okay, we're not there.
Definitely not there yet.
I'm in my living room. You're in your office.
Mm-hmm.
My living room is my office. So, that's how it is from a home business, right?
That's how we roll.
Yes, that's how we roll. So, welcome everybody. Thank you for the super chat, Cody. That's a great way to start the night. We love it. We got a lot of new members in the Discord. We were looking at numbers today, you guys. We are so close to 3,000 members in the Discord. We want to hit 3,000 before we do the giveaway. The key catcher claw machine, which we're going to talk about here in a little bit also.
Oh, are we going to talk about that tonight too?
We got to talk about that at least 3 or 4 times because it's probably the biggest giveaway we've done. I think
it's only 1 week away. It's next week,
know,
guys. How crazy is that? Before we get into too much, let's acknowledge another super chat that came in from Waco's Car Wash channel, Elevators and More. Give me that air horn, Jonathan. There it is. Talking about football, he says the Dallas Cowboys won last Sunday against the Eagles, 33-10. Crazy game. Cowboys play Buffalo Bills this Sunday, which should be another good game. So we'll see what happens.
Very cool. So me, like I'm too busy for football. So we do Super Bowl and a couple games here and there. But to be totally honest, we've been actually on this wrestling kick lately. So it's really, really odd. But we've been watching wrestling on TV of all things.
Really?
Which,
Like
yeah.
WWE kind of stuff? Or
WWE
like,
wrestling. CM
Really?
Punk is back in the house. So we've been all
Wow.
excited because when we
Okay.
started as a family, we started watching wrestling like a while ago. And I'm an old wrestling guy from when I was young with Hulk Hogan and
same,
and Macho Man. And so we started watching
Ultimate
it
Warrior. Yeah.
10 years ago when Natalie and I first got together and Amelia was just a baby. She loved AJ Styles. And so she could barely say his name. She's like, AJ Styles. You know, she'd get all excited when he came out. And then he was out of commission for a little while. And then CM Punk left. And we all loved him because he always stirred up all the stuff going on. And so now he's back and we heard about it and we started watching that the past week. So kind of weird, but
yeah. I haven't watched wrestling in a while. You know, probably in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s was probably when I was, really into it.
Oh my God. I mean, it was regular news. Like it was, I mean, like it was actually like, I mean, it was a huge sport. You know what I mean? It was almost as big as football when you had Hulk Hogan and Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, and all these people. I mean, they were on every show on television. You know, they were always special guests on stuff. So it was a big deal. So definitely we started watching it again just for fun, and it's just been kind of funny. You know, we get a kick out of it, and what we can't believe is like in Amelia and Natalie really like. There's a lot of ladies matches now, so they have a whole ladies division, and it's huge, and they just love watching the ladies wrestle. So, anyways, off topic, but that's been what we've been. If we've been watching anything, it's that.
Before we move off that topic, though, I've got a fun story. So
okay, here we go.
I've never actually met them. But I've done 2 games for Matt Hardy and Rebby Hardy, his wife, which you might have known as Rebby Sky in wrestling as well. So two of their games in their home game room I've done for them, which was really cool.
That is really cool. And a funny story is that when Natalie and I first got together, because my dad's a big wrestling fan, and he's the one that always got me into it, is that when we started to get into it, we went to Arco Arena, which is now everything's done in downtown Sac. But we went to Arco Arena, which was the big arena then, and we saw WWE, and that was when, what's his name, used to come out of the stands. He'd come out of the... I can't think of his name right now. He's the big Samoan guy, and he'd come out actually in the crowd and like walk down the steps. He was part of the Shield. I can't remember his name, but he'd come down.
That one,
I can't think of his name right now, but he'd come down, and actually Natalie like got to touch him like when he went by, you know. And she's like, I touched him, you know, and he smells really good. And I'm like, oh, okay, you know. So he took a shower that night, I guess, and she got all excited because she got.
That's good. Yes.
Yeah. So little stories like that are funny, but. I mean, it's entertainment, it's fun, and we've been watching it lately. So that's totally off topic, but and then we watch Matt's videos, of course, because you're always doing every day. You put out a video and we watch it, but usually when we're eating dinner or whatever, and then we'll go on to watching whatever we do.
Well, I appreciate that.
No problem, of course. That. So we got to see those big collections, man. Those are awesome videos. So we got to see how you're doing. Jealous.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know you're having some big collections too, but I know you guys are pretty busy right now, so it's tough to film and edit and do all that stuff. But
so we've got a lot going on right now. We have the diner, which you guys saw a video we had on our channel. The diner, we actually got a request from them to add more games. So they've dedicated. That was just a few in that one room that they wanted a couple claw machines, and now they've actually dedicated that whole entire room to being an arcade. So I flew down to Arizona, picked up 8 arcade games and drove them back. So the past week we've been basically getting those all prepped and ready and going. So we've got some like a Mario Kart racer and some basketballs and all kinds of other stuff that we've been setting up, which we have no idea what we're doing, but we're learning. And so we're on the arcade kick right now this past week. And then
well, so, yeah. I think I speak for everyone when I say when you get that all up and ready, you need to make a video just at least showcasing the location so we can see it, because that sounds awesome.
Yeah, and it's neat. It's a great location because the airport's right there. So
nice.
It's a very busy. It used to be a Marie Callender's. For those of you who may have had a Marie Callender's near you, they basically redesigned it and made it like the 50s diner. And they do every weekend. They have the old cars every Saturday morning, like out in the back parking lot. And so it's one of those kind of places. And they do a big cool April nights there every April. And so they're doing a big Christmas thing on the 20th. And so they want a bunch of arcade games for that. So we've been getting that ready for them.
Nice.
And they are actually in charge of a few of our bigger locations, so we want to make them very happy because we like those locations that we have with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, man, so we got a lot of comments here. So, yay, another live stream tonight. Nice. This is very cool. So we've already got almost 30 people here tonight. Very cool. It's Wednesday night. I've gotten a lot of calls this week while I've been traveling, and a lot of new members in the Discord. I've gotten about 30 messages. I don't know how I can count them, but there's been about 30 with new members with questions about machines. If you have questions about machines, which ones to get, how they work, that kind of stuff, definitely send us an email or a message in Discord. I'd love to talk to you guys. It's way easier for me to talk on the phone than it is to message because I'm not really home very much right now. I'm driving a lot. And I love to talk to you on the phone. I had a nice conversation with a new guy today that's super excited. But it's good to know what's going on with the machines and what to get and how they all work and stuff. And we love to answer questions. Same with David. He's busy, and same with Matt. If you have questions about anything, especially like vending machines, like full line, Matt is your man. He's who I go to when it comes to that kind of stuff. And same with like
sometimes, yes.
sometimes. So, but definitely call us. We have no problem, talking to you on the phone. And if we can't talk at a certain point, we'll definitely call you back. But we love to help. And that's kind of what Yao's about with the kids and the education and stuff. We love to help people. So definitely let us know. Everybody says, hi, Amelia. Sorry, that's back in ways. But yeah, she loves talking to people. For those of you who don't know, all of us are going to MBVA in April. Or I mean in March. Why's my brain not working?
April, everyone, yeah. If people show up in April, you're going to be late.
Yeah, you're going to be late. So in March, Matt's going, David's going, and all of us are going. So it's me and Natalie and Amelia and Sam. We're all going to go to MBVA this year. We're so excited to see everybody. So and hang out and all that stuff. So definitely we can talk about that later too if people want. A guy had sent me a message tonight. Wanted to know what the difference was of why there's a page for AMOA and why there's a page for MBVA, but it looks like the same conference. And do you want to explain that, or do you want me to explain it?
You're on the board, so why don't you take that one? But before we do that, we got 2 super chats, and we've got someone in the green room.
Oh, okay. Oh, we do. There he is. Okay, we'll bring him in first. Yay! Hold on, let me put you guys all in a row. There we go. Hey,
David, welcome.
I don't hear you, David.
Oh, he's got no volume. He's got no audio. Change your settings.
That's okay. At least he's here.
Yes. Well, all right. While David fixes up his settings, let's address those 2 super chats. First one from 720 Vending said, had a great time yesterday meeting and helping Xtreme, Anime Frank, and Krabby Claw here in Denver. Very cool. Thanks for the super chat, 720. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
And then the next super chat coming in from Waco's Car Wash Channel Elevators and More says, did you all know the Otis Elevator Company is located in Florence, South Carolina? Good state.
That's your place.
So I'm about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes from Florence. As a matter of fact, my one Tilt video live stream was from the Tilt in Florence, South Carolina. And that's also where the Buc-ee's is. So that's
okay,
cool.
But I've never been to Waco's channel yet, and I feel like a total jerk, but I haven't had time. Have you been to his channel? Like, I'm still trying to figure out, does he ride elevators? Does he have elevators? Yeah, I know he has
It's about elevators, car washes, and more. That's why it's called Waco's Car Wash Channel Elevators and More.
Does he own car washes and elevators and more?
That I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I want to know. Tell us about what you do, because I'm really interested, because it's such a random mix of things. You know what I mean? Like elevators and car washes. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the connection is there, and I really want to know. So, and that's my bad for not going to your channel. I just really haven't had time, to be totally honest, but I'd like to know what the connection is there. It's pretty cool. So
yeah, tell us your story. Tell us the history of that.
Xtreme Vending, everybody says, welcome. Will you please fix your mic? Dang.
He's giving us some sign language right now.
Oh, okay. What does it say?
I don't know sign language.
Neither do I.
Maybe someone out there knows sign language. Those are, I think, letters and stuff. But
why don't you text me and tell me what you're saying so that I can know what you're saying? Because I don't know what you're saying. Oh, wait, he did send me a text. Oh, that was 15 minutes ago. This is not it then. Oh, he said, tell everybody hi for me. Sorry, I didn't see that. But oh, he's sending me another one. Oh no, he's just tell everybody hi. So I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, he left. Okay.
He's
So
like,
let me
"Peace
remove
out."
him. He'll come
We'll
back
take
in.
him off. Yeah, he'll come back.
He's so cute, dude. He cracks me up. We'll figure it out. So the way that it works with MBVA is that MBVA used to be separate, and then it's the American
It's like the
Amusement.
Association of America. I don't know.
I don't know, something like that. Amusement Something of America used to be two separate, and they are two separate entities, but they used to also have two separate conferences, and they ended up combining their expo together quite a few years ago. So whether you're an AMOA member or an MBVA member, it doesn't matter. You still share the same floor with the actual expo, and they've also included the laser tag expo and billiards, pinball. All that stuff is in one big giant expo, which is really cool. So
Yeah.
for us being who we are, MBVA makes more sense to be our group. It's also smaller, which is nicer. When you go to the conference, it's 90% AMAOA people and then like 10% MBVA
Yeah.
people. And when you go to the educational stuff, I mean, it's a room of like 100 people hanging out, super tight group of people, and it's awesome because you can just walk around the room and just start talking to people, and everybody does what you do, and it feels way more comfortable. Where the other ones it's a bigger expo, but I would definitely recommend that you look at their education that the amusement people have, because you may want to pay to be part of their educational part, because they do have some really good topics and stuff they talk about. And I almost did one. I had to speak at MBVA, so I couldn't do the one classes that I wanted to take, but I almost paid to go to their education part because there is some neat stuff that they talk about. So I would definitely check out their website and see if there might be something.
Yeah. Keith Arnold coming in clutch says Amusement and Music Operators of America.
That's what
music. AMOA stands for. Thanks, Keith.
Thank you, Keith. Yeah, and that would be your stuff like your jukeboxes and those things. So that's what
and
those
the racing games and like it just encompasses all that extra stuff that maybe doesn't really work as well for what we focus on, but more or less kind of more of a family entertainment center kind of place.
Right. And those people, they're doing big arcades and family entertainment centers and go-karts, and they're doing that kind of stuff, and so they're like a whole different level than the small operators like we are. But there's also big operators in our group too that do a little bit of that and the smaller stuff. But for what you probably want to know, MBVA might be more of what you're looking for than AMOA. But
yeah, I think what a lot of people don't understand too is so the NBVA and the AMOA show, it's only 2 days. The actual show whereas the show floor is only 2 days. It's Wednesday and Thursday that week. Now, Tuesday is all the seminars. Now, so like NBVA has their own seminars, the AMOA has their separate seminars, and they're not like intertwined or related. Whatever you're a part of, those are the seminars you can have admission to. So just to clear up any confusion out there for anyone that was wondering how that worked.
Yeah. So, and I think that the fees, to be totally honest, for being an AMOA member is like triple what MBVA is. So you're getting to go to an expo and all the dinners and the stuff that you're doing for almost.
Okay.
Hey, are you here? Yay!
Sorry.
For like
Sorry, just making sure.
It's okay. For like a third of the cost. So yeah, welcome, man. You must be tired. So you've been on a flight and a drive.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I got to stay in for the night. It was really cold though. So I packed a heavy jacket. Yeah, no, I packed a heavy jacket, and one thing I didn't think about was gloves.
Yep.
And my hands and my ears were like so cold, and it was crazy. It was crazy. Definitely.
Do you want to tell us about what you've been doing? Do you want to fill us in?
Yeah, so it was so awesome. Like, I wish I had more time to actually hang out with Mike and Frank. I almost want to call them by their Discord names, but you guys know them as 720 Vending in the Discord and Anime Frank. But it was so much fun meeting them. They're so cool, like in person. Like, and like 720 Vending or Mike, his eyes are so pure blue. Like they're like the bluest eyes I've seen ever. I was like looking at them. Like, it was funny because we were working on the machines, and in the distance I saw Mike walk up, and I knew who he was, but I just couldn't believe his eyes. And it was a lot of work. Like honestly, um, there was a lot of problems. Did you guys see the pictures in the Discord? The damage the machine
the
had.
damage.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, Chris with Krabby Claw, he really like he made that into he put like 2-inch foam or inch foam, wrapped it all up. He put like plastic wrap all around it. He put a cover on it. He really sealed that thing up and protected it. And I think what happened is a shipping company dropped something on the top of it, and it wasn't supposed to be stacked on, and it smashed like half our machine's tops got smashed in. And poor Chris, he was outside for like 3 hours in the Denver cold, trying to bend back the metal and get it presentable, and it turned out pretty good. I ended up going to Claire's. Yeah, I went to Claire's. I had an idea to go get some because some of the paint got scratched off from all the metal damage, and so I went and got nail polish, and we repainted it with nail polish, and it worked pretty well. They were laughing at me because they were like, "How did you know which white to get?" And I was like, "I don't know. I just guessed there was like 3 different white, so I guessed right." So we got the right white matching, and it turned out pretty good, I think. So
nice.
But both Anime Frank and 720 Vending, like Mike got off of work, 720 Vending got off of work, and immediately came over and started helping us work on the machines. So he spent his day after work helping us out, and then Anime Frank spent his only day off, and he spent the whole day and actually some tomorrow the next day to drive us around and such. But they spent their whole time just helping us out. They were really awesome. It was fun.
David has a question for you, Matt. Not our David. David Mayo has a question.
Okay. Here we go. David Mayo wants to know, were you able to go to the arcade auction this past weekend in Sevierville? Unfortunately, no. And let me tell you why. So I realize that it's been more difficult. It's been more difficult for me to get to the auctions lately. Because so a lot of times the auctions fall on my on-call weekend for my regular job. So when I'm on call for my regular job, I pretty much have to stay in my local area because I have to be able to get back to my workstation within like a certain amount of time should a problem arise. But this past weekend, I wasn't able to go. I really wanted to, but I had to go do all my vending route because I'm going to be traveling this coming weekend. So this coming weekend and the following week. So like on next week's live stream, I won't be here in studio. I'll actually be in Ohio visiting family for the holidays. So I had to get my route all situated. Yeah, in the basement. Exactly. Exactly. Just like before.
Yeah, last year.
Yes. So I had to get the vending route all situated. I had to get it all set up right because, money comes first and you got to make sure that your clients and customers are serviced before you go and do stuff like that. But the good news is in 2024, we should see more auctions in my videos. So you'll see that coming up soon.
All right, David, you're first. What do you want for Christmas?
My 2 front teeth. I don't know. That's not. I don't know. Gosh, I just want to have a good family time. That's all I want to do is have some fun with family and friends, and then get some big accounts, keep growing. Do you realize, Jonathan? I saw you, Anime Frank, and 720 Vending all in the same week.
I know, it's crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
I saw everyone in like a week's time period. Like on the weekend was you, and then the weekdays with them. That's crazy. I just realized.
I couldn't believe I was telling Natalie I was driving home, and I left Arizona, and like, it's surreal because I've never been to Arizona, and I've been quite a few places in the United States, and you take it for granted because I told you on the phone too that you actually look out and there's cactuses like all over the place.
It's straight up desert, just like you see in
straight up desert, giant. Like we're talking like 2-story cactuses, like in these fields, like big cactuses.
Yes.
And I left at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm in Northern California in the middle of rice fields and orchards by the time I get home in the dark. But like, it was so surreal to be in the desert. Like, I mean, I know you, and then like I walked out your front door, and I think you probably take that for granted too, but there's a field across from your house with cactuses in it, and I'm like, this
Hey,
is the
cactus all
craziest.
around us.
Yeah, there's cactus, and I'm like,
Yep.
this is really cool. Like, I feel like I should be on my horse, riding around and like, with my pistol, and like, I mean, it was like full on desert, like watching a western. And Arizona is cool because there's like mountains that just shoot out of nowhere. I mean, it's really beautiful, and it was just neat. So you live in a really cool state. Like, I thought it was really awesome. And the day before, we woke up and it was freezing cold, like outside your house. But the day before, it was like 80 degrees, and it's and then in
Yeah.
California it was freezing. So it's just really weird how it's warm there, and no rain. But it's just, I don't know. It was neat. So
It was
very
really
cool.
fun. I had
Yeah.
my wife was. She didn't hear that. My wife, she was in Basin out of town,
Freudian slip.
and yeah, and she was in Basin out of town, and I text her. I was like, because Jonathan's just showing up. I didn't think Jonathan was going to be able to make it to my place, and so I'm like, hey, I'm going to have a sleepover with the boys, and she was really confused. And she told me not to kiss you, by the way. She's
Oh.
like, you better not be kissing Jonathan. And then she told me
Yeah,
that about
she's all
Chris too
jealous.
when I went to. I know. She's
You better watch out.
I'm going to kiss you guys.
So we do have a question, if we want to talk about it, from Comp Magic, and it says, assuming that you have. Oh, go ahead, David or Matt. You have the voice. Do the question.
Oh, you want me to read
Yeah.
the question? I can read it. Okay.
And we got to talk about the giveaway too. But go ahead.
I was going to say, are we going to talk about the giveaway tonight?
Yeah, sorry.
All right, let's do this one first.
Okay.
So, Comp Magic's post says, assuming that you have space and, well, let me just start over. Assuming you have space and location is on board, mini claw with smaller plush or prizes versus larger machines with larger prizes, but $1 per play and fair but skilled play. Thoughts? And that's kind of
I
the
get
run.
what he's
That's-
saying.
I had trouble with that one. I'm not going to
Yeah,
lie.
no. What he's saying is a lot of people will run, play till you win, or there's three settings that you can run on most mini claw machines. You can run basically a fixed skill, or not fixed, but fixed ratio, a random ratio, or you can run a play till you win. And David, I don't think you have any play till you win, right? I don't either. Do you ever run that at all? No.
No, I don't.
So the way that the choices you have is that you can do basically fixed or random is what most people run in our hold on, sorry, I'm moving this. Let me remove this. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Trying to figure this out. So fixed is that you have, let's say, like you have a ratio, right, of like 1 in 4 or 1 in 8, which means that if it's fixed, every 8th person is gonna win on the 8th try. Or you do random, which means anybody between 1 and 8 can win. So it could be the first person, could be the 5th person, could be the 8th person. It's just random. And so I don't believe in play till you win. I just don't. The only ones that I really like that I've seen is when we were at MBVA, there was a machine there that had the claw machine on one side and then the candy on the opposite side. And if you didn't win a prize, like a claw machine prize, then it would go over to the candy side and you would win something no matter what. But I really think play till you win is not the way to go with the prizes that we use. But maybe I'm wrong, but that's just the way that I feel. So dollar per play is great, but it also depends on what prizes you put in there in your in your ratio and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of factors.
And kind of like big picture, if you're going to put it on plates of the win, you might as well just have a vending machine, right?
Yeah.
It's not as fun, but like maybe a lot of states require a certain tax stamp for a claw machine rather than a vending machine. If it's played till you win, you might as well just put it in a vending machine. And
There's a guy in our in our, what do you want to say, like in our realm or in our business that believes in play till you win, and he pushes it and pushes it and pushes it, and on it he also sells claw machines, and he believes that's the way to go. And I really don't think that people play to win. They play for the skill part of it, you know what I mean, to try to win something. Like that's what
Me
it's all
personally,
about.
that's how I feel. Like I go to my theater and they have the $2 rubber duckies. Speaking of which, I got a rubber ducky from 720's Vending's claw machine, and I have it in my truck now. I'm gonna be one of those Chucky collectors. Every time I go to Denver, I want to play 720's
You
machine.
need a Jeep. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, he kills it in that location. Oh my gosh, the people were just like lined up to play when I was there. It was on a Tuesday.
Was that his
But,
boba or his Hooters?
No, I went to my first Hooters,
Ah.
and yeah, I really wanted to see his claw machine, so we went over there and
Sure you
it was
did.
my first time meeting him. Yeah, well, totally. No, I didn't do anything inappropriate, that's for sure. But
No, I know you better
All
than
right,
that.
Is it
let's
just
change
me,
the
or does
subject.
my nose
We've got
look
two
crooked
super
on the
chats,
camera?
guys,
Okay,
from Waco.
sorry.
Two super chats from
Oh.
Waco. So
Okay.
so he answers the question about his channel. So let's talk about that real quick. First one from Waco's Car Wash channel. Elevators and More says, I ride elevators and go to all the car washes in my area. That's kinda
Oh,
cool.
nice. And then videotapes it and like does videos on his channel of him going through the car washes and all that. Oh, that's cool. Okay. That makes more sense.
And then we didn't address it in time, so we're sorry. We're sorry for the delay on that one. It says, have you all seen the TV show Chicago Fire? And also, I ride elevators and go to car washes in my area. So there we go. Sorry about the delay on that, but thank you for the super chats.
Okay. We have to do this because
Let's
we're
do
behind
this.
the times. Okay.
Because we're already 30 minutes. We're 1/4 of the way through the stream already.
I know it's crazy.
So let's talk about this giveaway, guys, because we are officially 7 days away.
Man.
It's just 1 week from today, guys. We're giving away this beautiful key catcher claw machine from QuickPlay and CandyMachines.com. So I want to say a quick shout out and thank you to Kevin over at CandyMachines.com, Eli and Cody at QuickPlay for putting together such an amazing, beautiful machine. This machine is doing very, very well for me. I saw in the comments it's doing very well for Keith Arnold as well, because he took the one home from IAPA that Jonathan and I spent a lot of time hanging out around, which was really cool. But you all out there have a chance to win one of these as well. Again, 1 week from today, December 20th, we're giving one of these away. And all you need to do is fill out a simple form located on our Discord server. You can find the information on how to get there in the description of this live stream. Once you're into the Discord, if you just click on those little tabs on the left-hand side, there's one that says, in fact, let me look up exactly what it says. It says giveaway candy machines quick play key catcher crane. So go to
Nice.
that tab. You'll find the link for the form that you'll fill out. It's just a simple form, things like name, address, contact information, stuff like that. That's all we need. We don't need any credit cards, nothing like that, because it's completely free to enter, completely free to join the Discord. And then once we get everybody registered, again, we're going to pick a name a week from today, which is December 20th, on next week's live stream. So make sure you guys get all your friends to join you to watch the live stream next week. Just like all the other giveaways, we want to get as many people there as possible. So bring your friends, bring your family, have them all sign into the live stream. We want to see those comments flowing next week. So get registered to win, guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man, that voice, I tell you. That's awesome.
It's been in training for a while now.
On my full
Okay,
night,
so all of my
I was talking about the giveaway to the person next to me. I talked to him for like an hour and a half, all about the giveaway and about the claw machines.
What, on the airplane?
Yeah, I don't think
Nice.
the kid didn't have a chance to get away from me because we were all seatbelted down.
Well, sure.
He was, I was on, he was in the middle and I was to the right, so he can get up and stuff. So.
He's probably like, wish this guy would stop already.
Javier, I don't know. You should be able to enter on your phone, but I would do it on your computer. It'd probably be easier, but I would think that you should be able to click the link and enter online right through the Discord. People have been saying in the Discord that there was an update for phones for some reason, and it's not working real well. So that could be the reason why, is that they said that the new version of the Discord on mobile is horrible. So that may be your issue. I would definitely check it out at home when you can. Get on your computer and check it out there and see if that helps you. But most of what you can do on your phone, you can do on on your mobile. But like they said, I still check my messages, but people have said it's been real tough. Like it's been kind of, not hit or miss with things. So
Yeah, well, so I don't know if you guys know, but there's definitely been an update to the app on the Discord app on your phones, and now everything is done through these different things at the bottom. different things at the bottom. Like if
Yeah.
you want to get your actual messages, you got to go over here to messages, and then your actual servers are all over here now. So it's crazy with all the different changes. It took me a
Yeah.
minute to get used to it. It's definitely the same though on a computer, or if you're using the actual software for Discord on your PC or Mac or whatever.
I got angry at it yesterday because I didn't realize my messages were at the bottom. I was like, what happened to
Yes.
the messages? I was getting
Yes.
mad at it. Yeah,
It took me a
sorry.
minute too.
Yeah.
And I see Kevin
So-
is here. He says there's 500 entries or so for the giveaway right now. So
1
you
in
guys have a
500
week.
chance to win a $3,000 claw machine. Come on, people.
You guys still
Get
have
in
a
there.
week. Get in
That's
there.
awesome. Very cool. Yeah, so Keith Arnold said the same thing. Update is horrible. Yeah, so it's hit or miss on people's phones. I think on the Apple phone it's been okay. I haven't really had many issues, but I haven't been able to try to do anything but answer messages and post a couple things. So it's been working okay for me, but I'm wondering if it might be a Android thing, that maybe it's not working as well on Android. I don't know.
Well, I haven't had any issues on mine. I just didn't know the change until I got used to it. Like I didn't realize there were different things across the bottom like that. Usually,
Yeah.
the app used to look just like the PC version, where everything
Yep.
was on the side. You know what I mean? But it's
Yep.
not like that anymore.
Cody says, don't forget you have to accept all the server standards and then it unlocks all the channels.
That's
So
true.
maybe that's why you're not seeing the channel, Javier. That may be the issue.
Yeah, you also
yeah.
need to make sure that you set up your phone verification, because we need to control spam, we need to control bots, things like
Yep.
that. So you do need to verify yourself.
And Eva has her own channel in the Discord. So you can get a hold of her right there, send her a message. Or she's on Alibaba, and her message, you have to scroll all the way to the top, but her information's at the top there that you can get in touch with her. So
Correct.
Pia Pokemon Cool says it's glitchy. Oh, we got another super chat.
Waco's blowing it up tonight. Talking more
Yeah.
football. Says, do you all think the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl this year? No, I don't think they are. I mean, let's be
I know.
honest. They're doing really good. Let's be honest. But every year they do really good. And what do? They choke in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They choke in the playoffs, and that's what I'm expecting. Plus, I don't know if you guys have been watching football or not, but my Cleveland Browns, they're in the playoffs right now too. Of course, the playoffs aren't started yet, but if the season were to end right now, they'd be in. So as long as things keep going well, we'll see some January games, which is cool for us.
So I want to talk about, you guys want to talk a little bit about Yao real quick? I got some
Let's
videos.
talk about Yao.
Okay, let's talk about Yao. So let me,
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know, who may be new to the stream, let me close this or minimize this and pull these up. So let me get rid of this one. How do I remove, let me go here. There we go. So we have started a nonprofit. It's called Yao. It is a way for, let me get this, hold on one second. It is a way for us to be able to give back to our community, the vending community, and to kids of the vending community, and get kids started in the vending business. So this is a way for them to start their own business, get them everything they need to get started, including one-on-one phone calls with Amelia, Sam, all of us, talking to them about how they can get locations, how to get all the product they need and everything they need to get started. And we have sponsors like CandyMachines.com, AZ Amusements, all these other companies. Looks like Netflix, or not Netflix, Nyax is going to be
Wow.
wow,
got
that's
Netflix?
crazy. Sorry. They're all going to be in on what we're doing. And the idea is to get the kids started young, get them into doing doing their own business and doing their own thing early on. And the whole idea of it is that we really want to see these kids get going, and basically what Amelia and Sam have learned by doing this thing at a young age is that they've created this mini empire of these claw machines. And not only is it helped them in school, it's helped them in the community, it's helped them in so many different ways. And we want to see those kind of kids, grow and prosper and do something exciting. So I want to read you. This is really cool. So let me pull up and see if I can share this window here. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Sorry. So be patient, you guys, because I'm learning how to do this, and this is new to us. So here, let me see if okay, good. I got the video up. So this Let me pull up the other window. There it is. So this is Orion, and Ryan's 7 years old, and he wrote us this email, and this email says, "My name's Orion Cantley. I'm 7 years old, and I live in Jefferson, Wisconsin. I love school, but when I'm not there, I have a lot of hobbies that I like to do with my dad and my brother. My brother's name is Hunter, and he's 5 years old. He was way too shy to join us in our video. We would like to play outside as much as we can and recently got into hockey. I'd love to win a claw machine because it's something I can do with my dad and my brother. It will teach the three of us about entrepreneurship. It will build my communication skills while teaching me the importance of networking, and it will also help me learn how to manage money while teaching me the importance of following through on things and keeping my word. If we are chosen by Yao, we will dedicate a minimum of 5% of our profits from the machine to Yao, providing further funding towards this awesome program that allows kids to become entrepreneurs." And then he gave us a link to his video. So here's his video, you guys. You guys have to see this. This is so cute.
Do you want to make it full screen? And
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up here. So hold on one second.
And then make it full screen on there, too. Do you know how to make it full screen on there?
Let me see. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys. I know this is kind of... Okay, so let me pull this up. Full screen.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Is that better?
Perfect.
And you can hear it okay, I hope.
Hi, everyone at Xtreme Vending and Howard Hospitality Group. Thanks for joining us here in cold but beautiful Jefferson, Wisconsin.
I am Orion and I am 7 years old and I am in first grade.
I'm Cody Cantley. I'm 33 years old. I'm active duty with the Army. Orion, why do you want to win this machine?
Because I think it would be a good first job and I would want to do it with my dad.
Yeah, I love working with you too, buddy. What kind of things do we do? What kind of projects do we do together?
A vintage claw machine.
Yeah, we're restoring an old wooden vintage claw machine. What else kind of projects are we doing together?
Ice rink.
An ice rink, yeah. We're currently trying to build our first ice rink ever.
Yeah.
All right, so if you won the machine, what kind of skills do you think you could learn from this?
A good money management.
Money management, yeah.
Good communication and.
Yeah, good communication skills, yeah, because you got to talk to a lot of people, right? Anything else? No, maybe some inventory management because of all the toys we got to put in, right?
Management.
So that would be good skills. All right. So I think if we won this machine together, we could learn a lot of great new skills, right? Building this your first business, right?
Yeah.
So we hope you give us a chance and you choose Orion to win this machine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that the coolest thing you've ever seen?
That is so cool. So cool.
So that's the first one that we got, and I talked to Ryan on the phone. He's just such a great kid, and that's what this is about, you know. And the funny part is that Amelia watched the video and she remembers when she was that age and what she's become because of doing this claw machine business, and she goes, man, and I go, you couldn't even open the machine, Amelia. Like, you couldn't even unlock the machine, like, when you started. And now she goes in and she does the thing. But it's like, you know, that's the kind of stuff that you learn. And pulling the DBA out and stuff, like little things like that I've noticed. I watch her and you just see them just like boom, 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 you know. And you're just like, man, these kids are just awesome. So that's the first one. The second one is from Leia. I don't know if she said Leah or Leia, and I feel really bad for not getting that right. But her name is Leah. I believe it's Leah Pruitt. She says, I live in Indiana. I'm 14 years old. I'd love to be chosen because I love the idea of starting a business on my own. I would also enjoy seeing the look on kids' faces when they win a toy from my claw machine and the absolute joy and happiness they get from it. Not only do I have a passion for giving joy to others, I would also love to get a claw machine because they have such good value and can be a good start in my financial future. Not only could it create a start of a financial future, it can boost the responsibility given required to take care of the claw machine. Claw machines require attention and care. I would love to learn more about claw machines than I already have. I think claw machines are a good start to an independent source of income and how to deal with the finances. For the first reason I think I'd be a good candidate for the claw machine is because the joy it brings to people's faces when they get the prize. It brings me absolute happiness and satisfaction of making people's day better in a possible time of need. The opportunity to bring joy to others with just a simple little toy makes me so happy and is indescribable. Furthermore, it's to my passion. I think I have the necessary skills to make me a successful claw machine owner. I know how to fix minor things on a claw machine because my older brother owned a few claw machines until he sold them, and he let me fix them a couple of times, and he said he's willing to help me if I ever needed it. I know what type of toys people like, and only because of what toys sold better in his claw machines. I even know the cost of simple. Sorry, I'm having a hard time. I even know the cost of simple things that could go wrong with the claw machine, like spare parts and little stuff like extra claws and power supplies. Finally, if I get chosen for the Yao claw machine, giving it away will bring me immense joy and happiness. My genuine joy for making people happier would be a lot easier if I had a claw machine because people that I don't even know would be happier just by playing the game I put there. Also, a chance for me to create memories and get experience by owning my own claw machine and business would mean so much to me in my young life. Okay, so let me pull up her video. It's really good. Okay.
She wrote a lot, which is
Yeah,
which
she
is really
did.
cool. Yeah, she wrote a lot.
They all did.
Yeah.
So let me see. So if let me pull this up here. There it is. This one's kind of hard because it's on Discord. That's the only way I could get it to come up because she didn't do like a YouTube. So this one I'm gonna have to like expand it.
You could probably still full screen it though, right?
Yeah, does that work?
Yeah,
Okay.
that works.
Yeah, it worked.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Leah, and I'm 14 years old, and I'm in the ninth grade. I go to high school, and I play sports. I play basketball. I manage for football. I run track, and I also throw in track. I used to play volleyball, and I just love being around people, and I love being around animals. I actually have 2 dogs of my own. And my family, like, all together has 10 dogs and, like, 2 cats. And then there's just, like, there's 9 people in my family. So there's just a lot of people around all the time. And then I also being productive, and I would love to have this also to fill in my time range. And I also think this would, like, help deal with like the skill that I would need to learn eventually to deal with money properly and a business properly. And I think it would be a really good experience in this teenage life because it would help me learn new skills that I would need to learn in life eventually anyways. So I think it's just a really good opportunity. Thank you.
Very cool, huh?
Can we give them both claw machines? Like I just want to give claw machines to everybody
know,
at this
right?
point, right?
And those are only the first two. I mean, this is
I
gonna.
know
That's
gonna be so tough. That's gonna be
It
so
is gonna be tough.
because
And so
because maybe when my channel gets a little bit bigger, we'll start just giving them out. Who knows? But
I really feel like
yeah.
these kids, this is what it's all about, and this is our future. And I feel like they're going to be the ones that are going to take our business to a whole new level. I mean, my kids alone are just the ones that they pick the toys and they know what's popular. They knows what goes in the machine, and Amelia is the one that gets and Sam that come up with all the ideas of how to make things better. And I really feel like there's a whole new generation that's just waiting to do this thing, and I really feel like it's going to be an exciting time for these kids and for our business, because there's no way we can come up with everything, and they know what's going on. They got the pulse on what's happening with kids and what makes them want to play the machines, and it's just awesome. So I'm really excited. So basically, that's what this is all about. Yao is something that we created with the kids, and we wanted to do to bring young entrepreneurs into doing vending, and then also create like a whole new empire of owners of these claw machines. And the goal is to give one of these away each month. Starting in January would be our first giveaway, and basically not only just giving them the machine and the product and stuff they need to get going, but also all the help they need with finding locations, and working on the machines and all the stuff that they need to do, and basically do this every single month. And so it's great to already have 2 people already entered, but please, if you know somebody or a child that might be interested in doing this kind of thing, please have them email us. The information is down below in the description, and we'll get them on here. And then what we're gonna do is we'll show these during our weekly live streams, and then we're trying to come up with a poll of some kind, either in Discord or something like that. But we're also gonna have a committee or a board that will vote the final vote on who will win each month. But yeah, so thank you to Candy Machines and AZ Amusements and all these other companies that have donated machines to get this going. It's just really cool. So that is our Yao segment. That's all I got.
I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. It probably took a lot for those kids to make those videos and put themselves out there like that. So just want to say great job, both of you that have submitted so far. And I'm looking forward to seeing all the other submissions that come in. I think we're going to have some really tough choices.
And the first one, you can definitely tell the parents' involvement in his life, which is awesome. And that's what we want to see. We want to see the support from the parents. And then the second one, she did most of this on her own. So this is a 14-year-old girl that wants to do this because she wants to do it, and she took the initiative to create the video, write the letter, and do all the stuff mostly by herself. But kudos to the parents for getting these kids going and having that type of initiative to start this kind of stuff. It's awesome. So definitely kudos to the parents too. So not just the kids, but the parents. Very cool. It's good to see support from the parents. It's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So back to comments. I know that he was going to post his topics, which I don't think we covered all of them. I'm going back up to see if there's any more.
I think he was having trouble finding more to post, because I think we might have gotten through them, or he might not have access to the ones that he was posting previously. Is what I think.
Here's a good question. Go ahead.
Yeah. What is your guys' favorite prize locker prize? I mean, there's so many good prize locker prizes, right? I know, David, though, you had some cool new stuff that you were sharing with us, though. You want to talk about some of those things?
You mean for prize locker prizes? I had a few. Well, okay, so this one's gonna be really. I don't know talking about the motorcycle or not, but did you guys see the motorcycle one I had?
I think so.
Okay, first of all, where's my phone? Oh, I don't have my phone on me. Dang it! I want to show you guys a picture. Okay, so we talk about. I always like those little NES classic lookalike clones.
Yeah,
those are really nice because they're very small. They fit
620 games.
Yeah. 620 games. They fit in all the prize lockers. Very affordable. You can get them from Alibaba for like $5 or $6 a piece, or on TikTok Shop, it sounds like, and you can also get them on Amazon for a little bit more. But this is kind of out there. But so Arizona has a law where you can only spend $35 on a grand prize, or whatever. That's my limit, right? Yep. So we found this on like Alibaba or whatnot, or 1688. And there is a motorcycle right on. It's kind of, think of it like a medium-sized Power Wheel, like where up to 2 adults could actually, small adults could actually ride on this motorcycle. Right. But it's an actual motorcycle. It only goes like 7-8 miles an hour. It has a twist throttle. The wheels are like Tron. Think of Tron, where it all lights up on the side of the rims, and it has LED lights in the front, LED light in the back. It's really cool. But it's only $35. And so I'm going to put that, if I start an arcade, making that a grand prize that someone could trade up for, or find the key and unlock a custom-made prize locker to open up to get a motorcycle.
Yeah, that's pretty cool there.
I could possibly picture what.
Oh, a super chat came in from Waco's Car Wash channel, Elevators and More. Like I said, I'm getting really good saying that. It says our gas prices keep going down in the Woodway area are $2.29.
Oh my God. I would have come out and choke you right now.
That would buy Jonathan a quarter gallon of gas.
Yeah, exactly. I drove up through Arizona, got into California, and there's like desert, right, for at least 45 miles or 50 miles. All of a sudden there's a Chevron, the first Chevron, $5.85 a gallon.
Because they know, like, there's people that are like stranded, like they got
Stranded in the middle of nowhere.
Nothing
and they
they
have
can
no
do.
gas. $5.85 a gallon. I almost killed myself. I was like, oh my God. So, TikTok shop, I'm telling you guys, get on the TikTok shop because those prize locker prizes are in there. They have these new remote control cars that are like waterproof that you control with your wrist. I don't know if you guys have seen those. Pokemon headphones, Transformers headphones. What else have we ordered? Oh, mini Game Boys. They're not Game Boys, but they're basically, they got, I think it's 1,000 games and it's a Game Boy.
Lookalikes, yeah.
Yeah, lookalikes. They look like little mini PS5s with 4,000 games. Those were $15 a piece. The Nintendo, like that David was talking about, they're like $7 and something cents. So find the specials, and they change like every hour, every day. So just keep checking back at the TikTok shop, and you'll see this kind of stuff. And the kids are going nuts. I mean, like I showed you guys those little glowing Pokemon balls. Like there's all kinds of neat stuff on there. And if they see it on TikTok and see it in your machine, they're going to be excited about it because like, oh, I saw that on TikTok. So definitely that's the place for us right now to get our prize locker prizes because it's what's popular. And that's what we want in our machines. So that's where we've been ordering our stuff. And same with David. I think you've been ordering a few things from Temu, right? And TikTok, or where you been ordering your stuff from?
I've just been doing Alibaba actually.
Alibaba.
No, I've been introduced to Temu. I haven't had a chance yet. Looked around, and my wife I think told me to do TikTok shop. She showed me some stuff too. But yeah.
And once you start looking at it, then all of a sudden, like every other post is those sales on those things. And so, I mean, it's great because then you just start getting them feeding, they keep feeding them to you, which I don't mind, like, cause I want to see what's popular on there, and you'll see like thousands sold and you're like, okay, so obviously people are all excited about that stuff. So definitely check that out for sure.
Gonna have to do that because I've been sourcing all my prize locker prizes locally. Yeah, really? I did see that. I did see it in our one chat there in the Discord.
But you got a cool game store, man. Like you got like the hookup.
So I've been trying to focus on different game store related prizes. So Jonathan did send me one of those Nintendo, so that's currently in the key catcher machine right now.
Nice.
Yes, it's in there ready to go. But I've been doing some Pokemon cards, some boxes of cards, different packs of trading cards, things like that too. And those are the kind of things that location really drives results. So that's what I focus on.
Liam has a question. Toy Taxi.
I have one of those.
That's one of Matt's favorite machines.
I've owned multiple Toy Taxis, but yes, I love the Toy Taxi machine because it's a big, bright yellow machine.
Yeah,
everybody sees it. You're asking about ideas for prizes I could put in the Toy Taxi claw machine. Yeah, so what's nice about the Toy Taxi claw machine, depending if you just have the standard claw in it, you really want to put some medium-sized plush in there. And if you watch my videos at like the pizza location or at the new ice cream shop, they're both the same machine. They might be different colors, different names, but they're all the same coast to coast, regular size claw machine. You can do generic plush from candymachines.com. You can do licensed plush from candymachines.com and get, the Nintendo plush or different things like that. I also do the Chinese takeout box mystery boxes in there, and that seems to drive results too. And you can put anything you want inside there. I don't know what your state allows. If you can do gift cards or money, like I said, if your state allows that. Or different, I do like little earbuds and stuff like that. All kinds of cool stuff you can do. But what's really nice about that claw, and that machine, is you can pretty much do almost anything. You can do smaller plush and a little bit larger plush too. So just mix it up, have some fun with it, and see what people like.
So we don't have a Toy Taxi. We have a Big Choice, which is pretty much the same size as
the same
Taxi.
size.
And I think it's pretty much the same machine, or pretty close to being the same
pretty
machine.
Close, yeah.
But we put in ours. We got some boba from Eva. It's like the big. I don't know. It's like that big boba, which is really popular. We got some from Temu. We ordered those. What are they called? The glasses, the ones that look like the pixelated.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. I don't know what their name is.
Think of the name of it right
glasses
now.
Maybe or something like that.
The what?
like 8-bit glasses or something.
Yeah, they're like 8-bit glasses, but there's a name for them, and the kids
Yeah.
got all excited about them. But we got those in there. We have the takeout boxes, which you were talking about. We got a mix from All Star Vending, which is really inexpensive. That might be a good place for you to look. That's a generic mix. We also got some South Park stuff in there. We have, what else do we have in there that's really cool? But it's definitely like the claw's nice because it will grab something a little bit smaller, but it'll also grab something kind of big, which is cool. So you don't need, it's a really good claw to grab kind of a
Very
medium
much.
to large mix. So you can kind of play around with a lot and get a lot of good stuff in there. So
Yeah, there's a lot of flexibility in those machines, and that's why I like them so much. Even though they are starting to show their age, they're getting up there in age, because a lot of them are from the early 2000s, and therefore I'm really starting to try to gravitate more towards newer machines at this point. But when I go to those auctions and those things are going for $400 or $500, it's hard to pass them up. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
For sure. We got another super chat.
Oh, nice. Oh, sorry. There it goes.
There's the air horns from Waco's Car Wash Channel. Elevators More says, what is the biggest hospital in your area? Ours is Baylor Scott and White in Waco.
We live in the middle of nowhere, and you don't want to go to our hospital.
Ours is
Not
probably the Medical University of South Carolina.
Ours is Davis, UC Davis. That would be the closest that you'd want to go to, and it's like an hour and a half away. So that would be the best. Yeah, you wouldn't really want to go too much anywhere else close to us because we live in the middle of nowhere.
Sure.
But that's the biggest one near us, besides Sacramento. But that's the one that everybody usually goes to. Is like if you have a problem, they usually airlift you to UC Davis because that's where they'll take care of you. So, what about you, David? Phoenix?
I'm trying to look it up, the name of it. Well, I mean, Phoenix is quite a ways away. I almost think Castle Grande, but I don't know the name of the hospital center. That's actually when my dad got sick with COVID, with the first strain. He was having trouble breathing. That's where I took him, and they were able to help him and get him on breathing treatment and stuff like that.
Oh,
I don't know the name of it, though. Banner, maybe? I think it might be a Banner Center, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess this is a Banner hospital. Do you guys have
I
Banner
didn't-
out there?
it's just neat. Like Arizona's neat. It's kind of cool because like you drive a little ways and there's just like a city. You know what I mean? Like it's like desert then city, then desert then city. It was really cool. Like it's a different kind of area that I've never. Ours is kind of like that, but we have like farming near around us. But it was neat because there's just mountains just shoot out of nowhere, and you drive through these mountains, and then you're out, and then it's just weird. I really liked being down there. It was kind of neat. I'd never been to Arizona before, so it was kind of cool. Phoenix is
You
a
should
really
come out here
pretty
again.
city. I know. I will for sure.
We can actually hang out next time you come out.
I want to come back
Maybe.
too. I love Arizona. I love Phoenix. So
You guys should do it.
We'll have to plan a meetup
He's
sometime.
just poor Matt's like all the way on the whole other side of the earth. It seems like.
I know, but
does-
if
it
you
does
think
feel
about
that
it,
way.
I'm in the middle because you're on the far west, Matt's on the far east, and so you just gotta go in the middle. And who's the closest one in the middle? Me.
Well, it kind of sucked because I ended up having to pay almost $500 for my plane ticket, which
gonna
is
say,
usually like $100.
I think the middle is more like Quick Plays area in Missouri or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was wondering. I was actually thinking, like, I hope he doesn't say like quick play in the middle, but yeah, it is true.
Right. You're a lot
I'm
farther
done
west.
flying for a while. I am so done flying.
Comp
Well,
Magic had another question. Sorry, go
Because
ahead.
you're going to drive to Vegas, right?
Yeah, I'm
David,
planning on
okay.
driving. And
Cool.
heck, man, if we do a giveaway and I have a machine, that'd be so cool. I could drive it up there and do a giveaway.
We already took this one, Jonathan. We already answered this question. Or we already addressed it.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. You're good.
Another question. Sorry.
All right. I love this question. David Smith wants to know, should I start with coin-operated card machines like the old machine I had at the game store, or go straight to the electronic Big Daddy from Candy Machines? I mean, I'm probably a little biased because that's like my favorite machine ever right now. I would say if you can, go right for the electronic Big Daddy Candy Machine or electronic bulk machine from candymachines.com. You know, you've got multiple options because not only can you do cards, but you can also do capsules in that machine too.
Yeah.
And depending on how you want to set it up, you can do coins, cash, and credit cards on that machine. And guys, like previously, I could only take quarters. And you know, how many of you walk around with a bunch of quarters in your pocket these days? Not a lot of people do. So that slowed sales. So while, you can spend $300 on an old mechanical machine, or a new mechanical machine, we'll say, I think Candy Machine still carries them. And you're going to make your money back, in a certain amount of time. But I really think the new option, you're probably going to make your money back faster because you're going to provide so many more options to the customers, and they're going to have more ways to pay. So therefore, it's going to be turning over faster. That's just my opinion, though.
I really feel that it's kind of like we felt really stupid because when we bought our first candy machines from Candy Machines, we bought the 25-cent mechs, and within 4 months, 3.5 months, we were switching them out to 50-cent mechs because not only cost of candy go up, but
Yep.
I mean, it's 50 cents. That's just the way that it is, and I really feel like nobody carries cash anymore. And if you want to kind of dummy proof your business for the future, it's definitely worth upgrading to go to something. I know it's a big jump, but in the long run, you're kind of set up for being successful in a longer range of time. Correct. Versus something that's old school that people don't really want to use anymore because they don't have coins in their pocket. And that's a big thing that I know that you and David and I all push really hard, is that credit card readers on claw machines is the best investment that you can possibly make in your claw machine in your business, because there's so many positives to it. And yeah, you got to put a little money out in the beginning, but the longevity of the machine and what you get from it it pays for itself in a matter of a month or a month and a half, and you can see what your machine's doing. You're foolproofing the fact that they really have no other way to pay than anything that you have on your machine. So they can't say, oh, I don't have a credit card, or I don't have $1, or I don't have a coin. They've got they have to have one of those things. So
every option.
Every option is there. So definitely, for sure. So Nicole's here. Hi, Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
Welcome back.
So yeah, definitely I would upgrade, because I think in the long run you're going to be way happier. We're looking at Candy Machines has a 2-inch bulk machine that's kind of like a big globe with the Nyax on it that we're looking at right now for Pokeballs, that we're really, really interested in right now. And then Matt's machine that he's got, we're really, really interested in that right now too. So there's 2 machines that Amelia and I and Sam are looking at that we really want right now, that probably is going to be our next purchase to get on location, because we have a couple people that want Pokeballs, and why not include Pokemon cards or other things along with it. So
and I just put Lorcana cards in mine this week, so we're going to see how well that does.
Yeah.
But so we're giving away that key catcher claw machine next week. So that means after that, we got to figure out what the heck we're going to give away next. And with NBVA coming out, maybe
for the giveaway. Yeah.
I was going to say, maybe we can talk to Kevin and see what else we could do. Maybe we can talk him into a contest with one of those electronic bulk machines. I'll ask him. We'll see what happens.
I don't know. I think that might be possible.
That'd be a good idea for the NBVA. So.
I know we got to do something, right? Because after this one ends next week, what the heck are we going to talk about? Right?
Well, there's something in the works. Let's just say that, and it has to do with something exciting. So definitely stay tuned, because us, we got to give away something, right?
That's right.
So can't not have giveaways.
Can't not have something. Oh, another super chat, man. Waco, you are killing us tonight. Just making it rain over here. Says, have you all seen the TV show NCIS? Yes, I have.
I
pretty cool.
I'm the odd one out.
Well, I mean, it's not for everyone. I prefer the Law and Order series better than NCIS, but kind of the same thing. It kind of mixes kind of crime solving with a little more forensic activity on NCIS, which is still kind of cool.
I told you about our addiction to real crime and that kind of stuff. So we've gone down the rabbit hole of WWE wrestling, and then after we get done with that, I totally forgot about this. We're into these videos keep popping up on our feed now about weird YouTube channels or TikTok banned accounts, and all these kind of real crime stuff that's been coming up on our. So we've been watching those too. So we're addicted to that kind of stuff.
Interesting.
David Smith, yes, you need to look at Candy Machines, because they got some really cool Nyax based options right now for bulk, and some really cool stuff that's out there. So definitely check those out. for sure.
Yeah, there's so many great options over on candymachines.com. Definitely go check them out.
And they're here tonight.
Yeah, they're Kevin's here in the chat, and if you want to order some machines, make sure you use the Howard Hospitality code link, which I think is in the description.
It is.
And then if you use the checkout code QuickPlay, you'll save yourself some extra cash at checkout too. So keep that in mind, guys.
Definitely. Thank you. So back to there was one other question that I saw. Where did it go? I lost it. Well, we should probably do the giveaway again because we're already. Let me.
Yeah, we're about halfway through. Actually, a little over halfway through. So let's talk about that giveaway.
Hold on. Give me a second. Jeez. Okay, hold on. There it is. Got it. David?
All right. Okay, cool. I want to make sure it's full screen before I start talking. All right. So if you guys don't know already, make sure you join our Discord and sign up for this giveaway. You do not want to miss it, especially since we are giving this away in 1 week. Yeah. So make sure you join our Discord. It's so easy to do. In the description of this video that you're watching this live stream right now, and pretty much any of our videos will have a link to our Discord. The channel is hashtag and has a space little rocket ship going up there. Giveaway, and it has a little dash, candy machines. And basically, you're entering to win a key catcher claw machine, which, if you haven't already seen it, is featured on the Quick Play channel, and also Galaxy Games 843 has this machine. A very slick machine, valued at over $2,000. That's right, over $2,000 giveaway prize that you can win for yourself right now. I know I've said this many times before, but this is the type of machine that I wish I can enter in for a chance to win, because I think we just heard it from Kevin himself. The chances of winning this machine is 1 in 500. So you guys, what are you waiting for? Make sure you sign up for that giveaway and get yourself going on that. Yep. So. Oh, and it's all partnered up with Galaxy Games 843, Howard Hospitality Group, and myself, and Quick Play, of course, and CandyMachines.com, if I didn't say so already.
Of course, yes. And guys, I mean, just look at those pictures. I mean, you can see they've got those beautiful separate LED colored prize lockers. That in itself really attracts the players. And I know you can't tell in pictures or in video, but seeing this machine in person is... It's life changing. I mean, like when I first unboxed mine and powered it up for the first time with that awesome topper on top, it's like we were blown away with how awesome this machine looks. Yeah. And Jonathan will tell you, when we were in Orlando and he got to see it in person for the first time, he was just like, wow.
I was jealous.
Yeah. I mean, the pictures, the video just don't do this machine justice, because it is just mind-blowing. It's so cool.
I mean, you could see it. Like, that was the thing, is you'd walk down the aisle and you could see it like 20 booths back, like it's just awesome. So it is a great looking machine in person, and the prize lockers just glow and it just looks really good. So it's awesome.
I don't think Quick Play ever actually used the clip that you and I shot.
No, because they're jerks. But I spent the time.
I don't want to say that.
Time and effort on that.
But I want to say I have it here somewhere, and we could probably play it.
Let's play it.
Let me find it. So
okay.
I'll look for it while we address a couple more comments, and then maybe we can play it for everyone.
Okay, let me go down here. Let me see if we got another super chat, right? The biggest hospital, is that the one, or we did that one already?
We got that one already. All right, I found it. Let me go and share screen.
Okay.
And can we do audio? Let's see.
Oh, you did get a super chat, though.
Okay, I see. We'll do that while he's pulling that up. I'll do it real fast. Here we go. David, read it.
On my channel, my views is almost 500,000. Whoa. That's a lot of views.
That's really cool.
I hear an echo, though.
Yeah, congratulations. It might be because I put my screen share up. I don't know if that's.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is.
That's probably it.
I've got it pulled up though. If we want to try.
Sure.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
I won't talk.
Why are we echoing?
Because we got the screen share, but he should be able to play it.
I'm sharing audio on my screen share, so because when I play the video, you want to be able to hear the audio.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
All right, let's try it. What's up, guys? It's the Quick Play Key Catcher Claw Machine here at IAAPA in Orlando, Florida. Look how awesome this machine is, guys.
Man.
Did you know we're giving one away? Check it out. It's got the Nayax credit card reader right down here.
And where are we? Where are we in IAAPA? What's behind us?
We're at the Nayax booth. Check this out, guys.
Very
so
cool.
many great things. Remember, if you want those Nayax credit card readers, go to shop.nayax.com. Use checkout code GalaxyGames843.
Get the
Anyway,
discount.
guys, check out this awesome Key Catcher Claw machine. It is so cool. We have one on location. Quick Play has multiple on location, and they're just doing so awesome, guys. So if you didn't know we're giving one of these away, all you need to do is join the Discord down below and fill out the form.
I'm so jealous of you right now because you have one of these.
I have one of
And so
these.
to see this
And
in person is like a whole nother animal, you guys.
This machine is just killing it on location.
Yeah.
It's doing so good. We love this machine. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
Check that out. It's got that beautiful topper up top and all kinds of great, it's got the Nayax cashless payment system. It's got lighted dual coin mechs and dollar bill acceptor with the lighted prize lockers. And, like I said, it just does awesome for us.
Yeah,
Look
and
at those cool Nayax prizes.
So you know what's cool is that what you don't see is the fact that of like not only how cool it is, but how well it works. Do we have a way to play it?
So now, look how awesome.
Look how
this machine
smooth
is.
that is, you guys.
It moves around so beautifully.
I love the Quick Play logo on,
Yes.
on that. That's really cool. Oh,
Yeah, look at that winner on the first try.
dang.
There we go.
And if you don't want to wait for our giveaway, you can go to candymachines.com
yes, go
right
to
now.
candymachines.com. You can place the order for your Key Catcher Claw machine.
Yeah, get one now.
Use promo code QuickPlay at checkout.
Yeah.
Very
Quick Play, you guys did an awesome job with this machine, man. Great design. This is super bright. You can't even probably see it in here, but when you
Yeah,
walk by,
I'm sure the camera doesn't do it justice,
No.
but it looks awesome in person. It's so bright, so beautiful, very cool.
yeah. So look at their logo and everything. It just
Yeah.
looks like when I saw it, as soon as I came around the corner down there, I could see it a mile away. Like this thing just glows.
So awesome.
So very cool. So yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah. So again, don't forget to join the Discord, fill out the form, get registered to win one of these beautiful machines.
Yeah, and if you're looking for Nayax, make sure you go to shopnayax.com, use GalaxyGames843's code, get a discount. If you want to purchase these right now, you can go to candymachines.com and get one for yourself. Very, very cool. Good job, Quick Play. This machine is awesome.
Awesome. So awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah. That we had so much fun, guys.
Dude, oh my God.
We had so much fun.
That
doing
machine, holy crap. I tell you, man, like that thing is so gorgeous in person. And that actually did do it justice, like seeing it with us there. I think it compared to the pictures and stuff that you've seen, like you got to see, I mean, even like how it has a Quick Play logo on the claw. And like, I mean, it's in person, it's a whole different machine. Like that thing, people will see that, like the logo on the top, like how bright it is. Like you can see it, like the reflection off your camera. Like you can see how bright that logo is. Like it looks, that's a machine right there.
It's just so bright. I mean, you can't not see it. That's how bright it is. Which is what you want. You want people to notice it.
Well, even David said, he goes, I saw the key catcher. And I'm like, how'd you see? He goes, well, about 10 blocks away. Like it was like, I mean, you could definitely see it. It is, yeah. So if you want something that grabs people's attention, I think all the different colors on the lockers and like, it makes you want to come look at it. It's got that kind of, and that's what the big thing is the attraction of it is that it looks clean, but it also looks very interesting. And I think that's what does it. So
I mean, it's just an awesome design.
Yeah.
Quick Play and candymachines.com work
great
together.
job, guys.
Yeah, just awesome work.
Nailed it.
Very nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely nailed it. Yes.
Yeah, it is. That video turned out pretty good. Like I never seen it. That's the first time I've seen that. And I think that's real reaction of us being there, because we had only seen it like one day before that, and we never really got to spend any time with it.
Right.
And then we went to the Nayax booth to talk to the Nayax guy, and you were going to do an interview with him and stuff. And we just started looking at the machine, and we were texting Quick Play, and we're like, do you guys want us to do like a promo? Because they couldn't make it to IAAPA, and they really wanted to be there. And I'm like, I'm all excited about this. Let's do it now. Like it is like a cool machine. So awesome job, guys. And for those of you who want a machine that has lockers in it, you can't go wrong with that machine.
It's a
Like
great machine.
Yeah.
Plays great, looks great, earns
And you can
great.
win one. I mean,
And you
like,
could win
come
one
on.
exactly 1
Yeah.
week from today.
Yeah. So if you don't win one, I highly recommend you buy one, because it is for sure. I think that's the way the industry is going. And I think that you can get locations with small machines and then upgrade them to these types of machines, unless you have the room, to start with. But we've got 5 locations where we've upgraded to 24-inch machines, just because they're so excited about the excitement of the people that come to play it. And we have a lot of restaurants. David's the same way, where he has a lot of boba shops and stuff where you're sitting there waiting for stuff to be made, or waiting for a table, or waiting for food. And once those people are not complaining because they're waiting, 20, 30 minutes for a table because they're playing the machine, they're all about it. And then you're like, well, can I bring you something bigger with better prizes? And some, they're like, oh yeah, bring it in, whatever you want. We're like, oh,
Yep.
sweet. So that's the big thing, is I think that if you don't get one right away, you can always upgrade and do these machines.
Very true. Very true.
Take your mini, go to another location, get another location, upgrade it, and then slowly move your way onto more and more locations. So awesome. So very cool.
All right, another super chat. Let's go ahead and address that real quick from Waco's
Okay.
Car Wash Channel Elevators and More. I keep saying I'm getting good at saying it, I just messed it up. So speaking of quick play, did you all know that Eli lost his grandfather last week? So yeah,
Yep.
Eli did have a loss in the family, and we were very sorry to hear that. So I know,
Yeah.
they were very close, and that was I'm sure, very difficult. So our thoughts
And
are
that's
definitely
why
with
they
Eli.
weren't at IAPA,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
he was sick and they had to be
Yeah.
with him. And
Exactly.
so that's why we did the video, just to give them, because they were unable to be there and check it out and show it. I mean, we have maybe 10% of the excitement that those guys have in their videos, but we tried our best. But I mean, we tried to do it as much justice as we could, but it was, it's not like quick play, but we did okay, I think.
Yeah, I needed like a Red Bull or something right before we went on, but I didn't have one. So
Oh man, I mean, their videos are awesome. So
absolutely.
thank you. So is it Boricua? Says, hello from the other side. You guys are our celebrities. Thank you for all your help.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad that we can help out. I'm glad we can provide information and share, details or best practices with all of you out there. But honestly, you guys, we couldn't do any of this without you guys. Thank you all for watching our videos, for being here in the live stream, participating, chatting with us, commenting on our videos, all that stuff. Thank you guys so much for all that.
Yeah. Jim Pacers fan says, nice claw. Yeah, that machine is phenomenal. And in person, it's a whole nother ball game. Like once you turn it on.
Yes. Hope you're registered to win.
Plan on putting on sunglasses and standing back and checking it out. Because it's
Yes.
like, it's awesome. Very cool.
Yes.
So.
Very much so.
All right. Let's see. We did all those comments. So Smiley, so I want to talk about this. He says he doesn't see that you can make a good ROI on electronic bulk, but I think what people don't understand is that, do you carry cash on you all the time?
Well, okay. So let's put it like this. So
Okay.
I put that machine in to the game store basically starting for Black Friday, Thanksgiving weekend. Okay. So it's been there for what, 2-3 weeks about. It's already done over $200 in sales, over 200. So I'd have to go pull the actual reports to see exactly how much it's made. But if you got to figure, I mean, in just 2.5 weeks, that's really good. I mean, the other machines were doing half that in that amount of time. So we're basically doubling our money with this new machine, and the ROI to have it, your investment returned at the rate I'm going. And of course, everyone's locations and results and foot traffic may vary, so they may be different, but it's just going to be a couple months before it's paid off. So therefore, in my opinion, it's a no-brainer. It's a great machine, and everybody raves over it.
Pokemon cards and Pokeballs. So
Yeah.
let me tell you about like where we learned how stupid we felt when we realized about credit card readers and about kids that these days and how things work. So we have a boba shop, and it's probably one of the busiest boba shops in Northern California. Like, this place is packed, and it's a really cool place. It's called After Hours Boba. It's in Woodland, California, and what they do is they don't open till noon, and they stay open till 2 o'clock in the morning. So where do the kids go? They all go there. And what are the kids' ages? They're anywhere from 15 to probably 18 years old or something like that and older. And they all go there, and he's got food and boba and all this stuff. Well, what do the kids do is they all have Apple Pay on their phones, and their parents put money on, and their watches, true.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think about that. They all put money on their Apple Pay, and they say go out and have a good time, and they put money on their account, and they use their phones. And we didn't realize it till Amelia and I were sitting there one day, and Sam came in from the other room, and this girl goes up there, and she just puts her phone up there, and she's paying with Apple Pay. And I didn't even realize, and within like 5-7 minutes, she spent $10 on the claw machine with her Apple Pay. And I'm like, what is she using? Like, why is this going so fast? And he's like, she's doing Apple Pay. And I'm like, and I go, he goes, like, when you guys put money on my Apple Pay, he goes, that's what they're using. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even think about that. That it's so easy for them to just click Apple Pay and like put it up to the NIAX and pay. And so the kids nowadays, they don't carry cash either. They carry Apple Pay, and that's what they're using on their. They don't have credit cards, or our kids have GoFundMe. So we put money on, or not GoFundMe. Is it GoFundMe? I can't remember what it's called. There's another one. It's not GoFundMe.
Cash App or Venmo or something like that.
Amelia, what's the Cash App we use for you? Where we put your money on? GoHenry. So they have a GoHenry account, and that's how we pay them. And they have a little credit card, and they use the GoHenry, but it's on their phone, and they can just, and they just tap it on there, and it's GoHenry. So it's supposed to be safe for kids, so they can't buy like stuff they're not supposed to buy and whatever. But they go to like Five Below and whatever, and they use their GoHenry. And so kids nowadays, that's what they're using. So they don't carry cash. The kids don't want to give them, or the parents don't want to give their kids cash. You know what I mean? They don't want them carrying cash around. So definitely that's where it's at. And that's where the kids that are older, who are probably going to be playing your machine, especially if you have like anime stuff in your machine, your Sanrio and all that kind of stuff, they're going to want to, those are the older kids that are going to want to buy that stuff, and they're going to be using the Apple Pay. So we have another super chat. Which I opened a window, which I wasn't supposed to do. Sorry. Give me a second here.
Super chat from Mr. Anime Frank with the $10 super chat says he's glad David made it back safe.
Now sing, David.
Me too. I freaking hate flying, but it was so much fun. And then I think next time Anime Frank will come visit me. I told him he's welcome to come here. I haven't told my wife yet, but yeah. It'll be cool.
So, guys, I booked the hotel and I renewed my NBVA membership. So I am in. I just haven't booked my flight yet because I'm trying to find a good deal on flights for Vegas. But I'm in, guys. I'm in.
Oh, we're in.
Yeah.
In Amelia and Sam are in. We're all excited. We can't wait. See, this is what we're talking about with CandyMachines.com. Their customer service. Kevin's in the chat. Vending Unlimited asks, how much power does the key catcher use? Within, 2 minutes later, Kevin answers, there's your specs. So that's the kind of customer service you can expect from CandyMachines.com. If you're looking for stuff and you want stuff, make sure that you understand that you're going to get the best customer service pretty much that's out there in the vending industry right now is Candy Machines for sure. So very cool. And they don't take a lot of electricity. They're all LEDs, so it's hardly any power whatsoever. So, Comp Magic wants to know how your arcade's doing, David.
You're talking about my mall locations because they're all doing really well, and Mr. Anime Frank is taking care of the third location that we just got placed yesterday night. Actually, since it got operational, it's done over $100 as of last night from today.
Nice.
The first full 24-hour period over 100, like 120, 130, probably roughly around there. So that's pretty cool.
Here's a good question that I love answering all the time. So I don't know if you guys want to answer it first, then I'll do my answer. But I love this question. So go ahead, David. You answer first.
Okay, has anyone ever been kicked out of a location specifically to make room for other claw machine vendors that pay a higher commission, or any location that will randomly allow other claw machines also? Let me think. I don't think I've ever been kicked out from a location because, oh no, I did have the jump center because they signed a contract and they had a bunch of like they wanted to build an arcade, so they asked me to leave because they signed a contract, which I did do that. But other than that, no, not really. I did have one claw machine go in next to me, but I thought that was okay because I have better machine. I think I got better service, so I wasn't really scared. I didn't even worry about it at all. I don't recommend you go and try to take people's locations or anything like that, but I thought of it as like more exposure in that location for my machine. And it's funny, so this machine's been there for about 6 weeks now, and I've gone in there and it looks like a golden house. It's like a golden house class type of machine, and my machine it has been emptied several times and has stacks of money. And I look at the Golden House or I'm sorry, Golden House lookalike, and it's still got the original toys for over nearly 2 months. And I don't know if they're not paying out or if they're not making sales. I know I'm kicking it, and I just think it's like, he charges $1, I charge $1, but my machine pays out. My machine has a really good super or mega prize. My machine has a great plush, and it pays out the main thing. So I think people tend to play my machine more than him, and I just like it because he draws attention towards my machine. So
That's so awesome. That's an awesome answer. What about you, Matt?
I've never been kicked out of a location in one of these scenarios. Of course, we've all lost locations, but I've had, long stories about some of the locations I've lost when it comes to claw machines and things like that second game store that I used to be in. We're not going to go into that here, but basically, I mean, long story short, just give the best service you can, put the best products you can in your machine. So even if another vendor comes in and your location allows them to put a machine there, much like David said, make it so they don't want to play his machine. Make it so they want to play your machine.
Yeah.
That's the best advice.
My advice would be that from the beginning, you get the location yourself. You don't go through somebody else getting locations for you. That you go in there and you acquire the location yourself, and from the very beginning that you talk to them, you explain to them everything that you're going to do for that location, and that you follow through. So you're there either once a week or every 2 weeks or whatever you decide that you're going to be at that location, that you're like David, you put the best stuff in your machine, you charge a fair price, and then you pay out regularly. You're not doing 1 in 12 and 1 in 15. You're doing, 1 in 8, 1 in 6, whatever it may be. So winners create players, and that's what we've said since the beginning, is that you want people to win, but you need to make sure that you're making money too. So make sure that your ratio makes sense. But explain to your location that you have a lot of work to do to keep that location. Like, it's not an easy thing. You don't want them buying their own machine, and you don't want somebody else coming in. And you explain to them, and Amelia does a really good job with this when she talks to them. She said, if there's ever any problems or you want us to do anything, make sure you call us and tell us, hey, if somebody comes in, I guarantee that they're going to call. First thing they're going to do is call us and say, Amelia, somebody's come in and they said they're going to give us 50% commission or whatever. And she'll say, what? What is she going to say, guys? Okay, well, let me explain to you how 50% commission really works. It's not 50% commission. It's 30% commission at the most. And let me explain to you how much it costs us to do this business, because that's what we'll explain to them, is that they're feeding you a line of stuff that's not true. And that when you get somebody else in there, are they going to take care of the machine as well as we are? Are they going to be in there every week like we do? Are they going to clean it? Are they going to take care of it? Are they going to, when you call us or text us at 9:00 at night and say the Mario's stuck, are we going to be there in the morning to fix it, or that night to fix it? That's the kind of stuff that matters. And I think that if you really take care of your locations and your people, it doesn't matter what people pay them. They don't care. They just want it to work. They want it to function. They want it to look nice, they want it to be clean, and they don't want to have to worry about it. And you probably won't pay commission if you do it right. And even if you do, somebody else may offer them more, but they don't care. They've already built that relationship with you and they know you take care of business. And that's what it's about. So follow through with what you say you're going to do. Take care of your locations and make sure that your machines look phenomenal. They have awesome stuff in there, and that you're always updating it and doing a good job. So
you actually made some good points there, and you reminded me of one more story, if I could share it.
yeah, sure.
Actually, it's one of my best locations. So I offer this location a premium price. I pay them the 35% because it's like the spot. It does like sometimes $2,000 a month or more in sales.
It's Disneyland.
Yeah, basically a Disneyland location. Anyways, I told them that they probably want a second machine in there, and sure enough, they did tell me later. But before they told me to bring a second machine in there, they contacted me and they're like, "Look, we got offered 40%, and can you match it? Because we're going to go with this other vendor." And I've already been there 3 or 4 times in a week because they're just selling like crazy. They're doing at this time it's during peak season. It was actually making a little bit more. And I told them, look, the most I'll ever do is 35%. And the reason why is because that's a true 50-50 because I pay out a lot of toys. And I told them, like, look, I don't want to lose you, but I want you to understand that these other vendors, I can't speak for them, but I can tell you what I stand for. I know a lot of vendors that don't show up on their machines as often as they should, but if you stay with me, you'll know your machine is fully stocked, or my machine is going to be fully stocked all the time. It's going to make lots of sales. It's also going to be cleaned all the time. And if there's ever a problem, you've seen that I come here almost every other day. If there's ever an issue, I'll be here the very next day, if not the same day. And I'm like, and you're going to make a lot of money with me. And then the other benefit with me, because this is another selling point, I'm like, I'm not sure if this other vendor is going to have a credit card reader or not. But I have credit card readers, and a majority of my sales are boosted. My sales are boosted, at least doubled, because of this. Half of them are credit card charges. I'm like, that's the type of person I am, and you'll be able to trust me. And I think that's worth the extra 5%. I'm like, I don't know if this person's honest or not, but I've heard people, like you said, Jonathan, say that they're going to pay a certain amount of percent, but they don't.
Yeah.
And so that's what I told her. And
we've heard a lot of
then
stories for sure.
Yeah. And a week later, she called me up, and I was, nervous. I was going to lose the location, but she called me up and said, "You need to bring a second machine in here." And so I ended up putting a second machine in there, and been with her since. And I think we have a good relationship. I talk with her. I've gone over there a few times and chatted with her, and honestly, you really want to build that relationship with the owner. I think that's a very key thing. The reason why I lost that jump center is because that gentleman that owned the jump center, I never physically met him in person. I had one or two phone calls with him in the years. Matter of fact, they would call me because the other vendor had a punching machine that would always had one of those prize drops, and the prize would get stuck. And they call me. I'm like, well, I'm not that vendor. So they kept always mixing me up with the vendor that would never show up. And I would tell the staff, like, that's not me. If there's ever a problem, I'm here within a day. And they really liked me. The staff members liked me, but the owner never knew who I was. He always thought I was the other vendor for some reason. And I kept telling yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry, finish.
No. I was trying to clarify that, but eventually he made a deal with a company. And I could have done an arcade if I would have known that he wanted an arcade, but he just thought I didn't take care of the route because we never communicated. But what's that?
But
John?
that's what's great about you, though, is that you realized your mistake. You realized that you never called the owner. You didn't talk to him.
Well,
I
tried. He never wanted to talk to us. If he needed something, he reached out to us, and he didn't want to take the time to talk to us. He was trying to let that business be business. Like I tried reaching out to him a few times, and he didn't want to talk.
But that's what's great about you is what I mean is that you being a smart business owner and a smart vendor is that you saw where the break was. You saw where the misconnection was, and why, you got taken over by somebody else because you didn't push it. You know what I mean? You didn't push the fact that you made that relationship and spent the time, and it was because of him, sure. But you know why you lost it, because you're smart enough to figure that out. And I think that that's what makes a great vendor, and that you realize you're smart enough to realize what the issue was, and I think that that's the key of it is that 2 weeks ago, I I came in. I was running late, and I came in, and we just placed a magic key at that location. We upgraded to a larger machine. We're in the middle of the
That
live
was the
stream.
live stream.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
before we went on, they're texting me, telling me there's a problem with it. You know, that kid texting me. What did I do? I got off the
You
live
immediately
stream
after the
at
live
8
stream, you
o'clock
went
at
over
night.
there.
I drove 45 minutes to that location. I fixed it, and I haven't had a problem since. But if you don't do that kind of stuff and you don't take care of those locations, which is one of our busiest boba shops, you know, that's the kind of sacrifice you have to make. But if you don't do that, then that's when you lose accounts. And sure enough, when I got there, who was there? The owner. And he was very happy that I was there and that I was taking care of the stuff and that kind of thing. So you really need to follow up, and relationship is key, 100%. So very smart. So you need to have those relationships, and I think that's smart. Is that you realize that there wasn't that location there or that relationship there, and you lost it because you never built that, whether it was your fault or their fault, but you realized that you could have probably forced it, but at the same time, you lost it. So, and 6 months from now, I bet you'll get it back, 100%. I guarantee that
I hope so. Or I'll put the machine somewhere else where I can make money again.
Hero 3 has a question for you, David.
Oh yeah, how my laundromats are doing? Well,
Yes.
they're they're laundromats. I mean, the machines that are in there are the original OGs and some original claw machines. It's funny that they're in there and they're just kicking butt and they make lots of money. I mean, they're the reason why I got so many quarters in my life. Sometimes because I go over there to get $500 worth of quarters or
Yep.
something in that collection.
So true.
I'm
So true.
still impressed. Everybody says we're in a coin shortage and all this stuff the past years, but every time I go to my machines, there's at least $30 to $40 in coins in there. So I don't know what people are talking about, but we cannot get rid of coins. I mean, I don't know what the deal is, but so yeah, we have a lot of coins. You guys have the same issue?
I just took a ton, like over $500 to that gas station, and because they needed coin. I think it was like 700 something. I took there. Yeah, there's definitely plenty of coins going around. That's for sure.
David, for you.
Howard Hotswager, I have a great relationship with my location. You can ask David. He got to meet the management at. Oh yeah, that was really a cool experience. The manager at the Hooters came up and talked with us and went up to Mike and just like the girls are writing. I don't know if that's how Hooters policy, but the girls are writing little hearts on their napkins and stuff and giving it to Mike and stuff like that. And they're just all gumming up there. Mike goes over there, gives kids while he's there free play. And he gave me free play. I won a rubber ducky off of his free play. It was the alien rubber ducky. And then they got a lot of love for Mike over there. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
He's the fun guy. Yes, I'm sure.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
With the blue eyes.
Wonderful. Do we want to talk about the giveaway one more time? Because we're down to that last 20-minute mark. So maybe
Yes.
we want to go
Let me
over the
pull it up.
giveaway one more time before we start wrapping up the show. So while Jonathan's pulling up, I do want to remind you guys out there too, make sure you leave this live stream a like. It helps other people find the live stream, helps us grow, helps us receive more viewers week after week. And remember, next week, we want to get as many people on the stream as possible for this giveaway. I think the last 2 times, I know we definitely broke 100 viewers. I feel like the last time we might have even broke 150. Do you guys remember?
Yeah, we did over 150. We had quick play there. It was
Yeah.
it was the Galaxy
The
crane
Galaxy.
giveaway.
Mhm. So make sure you guys tell all your friends, share it out, do what you got to do. We want as many people with us next week to give away this key catcher claw machine.
And announce the new giveaway.
And are we announcing it next
What?
week too?
I think so. Might as well.
All
It's
right.
Christmas.
So that means you guys definitely want to come back next week.
Wait. Okay, somebody give me a $50 super chat. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Ooh, that was a free one right there.
That's my favorite Christmas song. I love
Nice.
Andy Williams. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's my favorite Christmas song. What's your favorite Christmas song?
I don't think I have a
I
favorite
like-
Christmas song.
I don't know. I like the ones that are really fun and good.
Like Jingle
What's
Bells?
that? The Christmas Orchestra, whatever, where it's like
The
on the very
Trans-Siberian
Christmas
Orchestra. or whatever.
Trans-Siberian
side.
Orchestra.
That's
Yeah.
a good one. I
Oh,
love
yeah,
the choir.
The
that is a
Nutcracker?
good one. Yeah.
Nutcracker's creepy.
No, I think Andy Williams, like to me, like as a kid, like I always remember that playing in the background when we go to stores and stuff, and it's like it was so magical. Like I love, me and Halloween and all that, and I love Halloween, but like when Christmas time came around, it was always like it was a time of year. You know what I mean? It was different. Like it was, and that's the song that reminds me of when I was a kid. Is Andy Williams? It's the most wonderful time of the year. I love that song. So I hate the cold, Hero 3. I'm sorry, but I do not like cold, and I do not like super heat, even though it gets
You've been to
110
Denver
degrees.
with me.
Yeah, I heard it was
I'm
very
sure that
cold.
was cold. Yes, I'm sure it was cold.
Yeah.
So who wants to do the last giveaway?
I
Talk.
could do it. I could do it.
Okay. Yay.
All right, let me clear the throat here. All right, here we go, guys. Take a look at your screen. It's the beautiful Quick Play CandyMachines.com key catcher claw machine. And guys, we're going to give one away. All you need to do is fill out a simple form over on our Discord server, guys. And Kevin is here in the chat. He said there's only like 500 people registered. So that means you've got a great chance, basically 1 in 500, if you're already registered, to win this awesome machine. So make sure you guys get in where you fit in. Go over there to the Discord and get that form filled out. So that way you can be a part of this amazing giveaway. Again, thank you to Quick Play, CandyMachines.com, David from Xtreme Vending, Jonathan from Howard Hospitality Group, and myself, Matt with Galaxy Games 843, all working together to give away this awesome Quick Play Candy Machines key catcher claw machine. Jump in there to the Discord. Get registered to win if you're not already done, because we're giving it away 1 week from today, guys. December 20th. Make sure you guys all join us for the live stream. Like we always do, we like to have as many people there as possible for our giveaway. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, get everybody in there so we can, just have a party and give this awesome machine away. This is probably one of the most popular machines yet that we're giving away. And we can't wait to see who is the winner. So guys, make sure you get registered to win. It's going to be so awesome, guys.
Very cool.
Yes.
I think that the thing about this giveaway that's different from the others is the fact that this is what's trending right now. This is not your normal claw machine. Like this is something that when you go to the bigger like FECs and stuff, you're seeing a lot of these types of machines where people want to win. You basically have a redemption machine and a claw machine all in one. So you have the ability to, depending on where you place that key, or if you do like a Pokeball, or if you do an egg, or whatever you want to do to put your key in, depending on where you place that is how many prizes you give away. So you could bury it at the bottom if you wanted to, and then you hardly ever get any winners, or you can put it in the middle like David does. He does it more towards the middle or towards the top, so he gets more winners with his, with his prize locker stuff. It depends on where you want to place it, but you get that buzz, you get the excitement of like, dude, I just won, whatever it is. And then you do stuff like Matt does at his game store, where you get pictures of these people. You're getting
absolutely.
excitement built around the fact that you now have.
Hey, look at
Oh my
that.
gosh! Hey!
We were just talking about this amazing Quick Play key catcher claw machine and how we're giving one away next week.
Next week.
What is
Look
up
at
with
that.
Cody?
Hey,
Cody, you
guys.
look fat. Did you lose a bunch of weight? You look fantastic.
Cody's been working out, right?
No.
Cody's been working out.
What is going on? What happened? You look fantastic.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
I just stopped eating so much, I guess.
Right? And I started. I picked you up there.
Yeah, we got fat and you got skinny. What happened? You look great, man. Man, you
Yeah.
look like 10 years younger and you're already young. Man, you look great.
Welcome, guys. So good to see you guys. Thanks for being
Yeah, we're
here.
happy to be here again.
Been too long.
Man,
Bring
I
that
know we
giveaway
missed you
next
guys.
That giveaway is going to be so hype.
Yes,
I know.
yes. We're inviting everyone to join us next week, guys, because it's going to be a
Nice.
blast. And
Hopefully we
I
can get the
know.
winner on again.
Yeah, I know you guys were promoting it pretty hard again recently too.
Oh yeah,
So that's gonna drum up some attention for it for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
So tell us about how the key catcher is doing at your location, at your mall, at your arcade.
At the mall, it's doing phenomenal.
Very
About
good.
250, $300 a week. So definitely way more up there than the other claw machines.
Performance.
But we haven't even checked it yet at the grocery store where we swapped out
That'll be interesting. We
Yeah.
gotta do that on camera.
probably next video.
Yeah.
We had a big old Route 66 in there, and it was 31 inch, and we took it out and put the key catcher in. They were, the employees were pretty happy seeing that.
Oh, night and day
rolling.
difference.
Yeah, night and day
I'm
difference.
sure.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we were just
That's
talking
so
about
cool.
how you basically you have almost a redemption machine and a claw machine in one. You know, the fact
Exactly.
that it's just really cool. So
best
you're
of
giving
both
them the
worlds.
bonus chance of winning something that they really want on
Yes.
just for $1. You know, like it's just
And
awesome.
several
So,
options.
Right.
Several
Yeah.
lockers. Yeah. It's awesome.
very cool. Well, welcome you guys. We're excited. We're excited for next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
us too.
Yes.
You guys have been crushing it. Your videos are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for promoting the giveaway. And
course.
thank you for, I don't know if you saw, we did earlier, you probably didn't catch it, but we showed the video that we sent you guys.
Oh,
I hadn't
yeah, I
seen
heard
it yet.
The Nyax one. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
I don't know if they were
Yeah.
fitting it in this week's video. I don't know because we've sent it to our editor. I just don't know.
Chopped
I guess
up
it.
a little bit.
Yeah, it was chopped up a little bit. I don't.
Sure.
I guess it hasn't made it in a video yet. Maybe this week though. Hopefully.
Ooh, maybe.
Wow.
Last week it can make it in. So.
Right.
Sorry we didn't have it as much excitement as you guys. We tried really hard.
We
but-
tried.
You guys did a great
We,
job. It was a
we
great-
tried to bring it up to your level for sure.
It was excellent.
In person though, you guys did a phenomenal job with that machine. Like it is a
Yes.
beautiful in
They are really
person.
nice.
Like you can see it a mile away and it just glows. It looks so good. Like it is
Yeah.
a great looking machine. And I really feel like there needs to be more photos taken and like some video and stuff because it
100%.
doesn't do it any justice till you see it in person. Like it's a whole different animal in person than
Right.
than the
I vote
photos.
for
So
that. That's a great idea.
Yeah. More
Yeah.
videos. More pictures.
yeah.
Yes.
For sure. Like it is a great looking machine. So, we got another super chat. Let me do that real quick.
Here we go. Steph with the super chat coming in for $2. There we go. Says, what's some of your favorite prizes for minis? Well, we've got the Mini King here with us, right? I mean, I've seen David.
He is.
I've seen David put some amazing prizes
Oh
in
gosh.
his mini machines. So,
Well-
David,
Tell us-
what would you
tell
say is
us,
probably your
David.
most popular stuff in your machines?
Why am I full screen?
There you go.
Thank you. Worst stuff? Well, I don't know. Well, okay, so I got a little educated from seeing some anime stuff from Anime Frank, so that's really cool. That machine was doing really well. But me, like, I really love the Pokemon plush. Pokemon's like, I'm a big fan of Pokemon, and
You love
the
the
mixes
capsules,
for the
though.
minis. Yeah, I know, right? It's like you can.
Capsules are huge winners for us. And E3
Right.
sent us those. They're like the bigger ones.
Mm.
Yeah.
Those are working really well. And his gamer mini.
Yeah, those actually.
Yeah.
Loaded.
Yeah, those are really nice.
Yeah, I think Pokemon speaks to the ages from kids to our age.
Nostalgia, for sure.
My
Yeah.
grandma knows who Pikachu is, so I mean.
Right, right. So I mean, here's one of them I got right here. This
Oh,
little
yeah.
Pikachu.
Those are awesome.
And
I
I put
like
a little
that.
bracelet on there, so it's a double prize.
Oh,
That
that's
is
a good
really
idea.
I love how he's Christmas vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
Love
like
it.
those little reindeer ears.
Oh, I've got some bracelets like that too. I should really start putting some of those on some of my plush because it's hard to put those by themselves in the machine. So I think that's a great idea.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Anyways, yeah, I like the Pokemon stuff. Pokemon's my favorite.
Pokeballs do good. The
Pokeballs,
4-pack
any
or 3 or
Pokemon
4-pack of Pokemon cards, like the Boo cards,
Pokemon
those
again.
crush it
right,
for us.
right.
The Halloween.
Every time we go to our machine, those are all gone. They're the first things that are gone out of our
I've
machines.
got 2 of the 50 packs of those left, and I'm
Oh,
kind
I
of
know
hoarding
Brendan
them
knows.
at this point. I because I'm
Yeah.
I want to make them last.
At, what is it, Dollar Tree or Dollar General? They have like the little tiny packs.
Right.
of
I've seen
Pokemon
those
cards.
too.
They're like
Yeah.
$1.
Yeah.
And I mean, we use those sometimes, and yeah, they're gone quick.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But anyways, yeah, Pokemon for me.
Yeah,
Love
agreed.
it.
Yeah.
So Megan
definitely-
Harris, this is a good topic. We did this in the beginning too because David told us to switch, and we were really scared when we did, from 50 cents to $1, and I think this is a really good topic. So, who wants to go first?
We've actually only ever done the opposite. We've gone from $1 to 50 cents, and we actually just did that. What was it? 2 weeks ago on the key catcher in the arcade.
Yep.
It was at $1. It was doing solid, but when we put it down to 50 cents,
Yeah.
So the question is, when you put it down to 50 cents, did you up the ratio to make up for that?
slightly,
Yeah.
slightly, yes.
But good to know. Good to know.
So for us, when we started, and we kept arguing with David, which we felt really stupid after we were all done, but we were always running ours at 50 cents, and David kept saying, no, you need to up your machines to $1. You'll make so much more money. And we kept saying, no, like we're doing so good with 50 cents. And we were putting in like your basic mixes, we were doing like pop bits and, and like little puzzle squares and like the basic stuff. And he's like, just buy some better prizes. Don't have to do all those, but upgrade your prizes and bring it up to $1. And I promise you, it'll do better. And we did, and we've been crushing it ever since, bringing it up to $1. I really feel like your ratio matters and your prizes matter. So bring it up to at least 1 in 6, if not 1 in 8. Like all of ours are at 1 in 8, and bring up your prizes anywhere between, depending on where you're getting your prizes, but get some, plus $1+ prizes in there, and definitely make it so everybody wants what's in your machine and they'll pay
Correct.
for it.
Yeah.
I think that you will not have an issue at all. I think that we did that. It's the same with full line. Ask Matt. Like, you have to update your prices now and then on full line, but you also need to give them a little more added value to what you're doing. So not only are you saying, hey, chocolate prices went up, but that's not good enough for most people. So you need to say, yeah, but I added some Mountain Dew special stuff, and I added some. So you kind of not only update your prices, but you also kind of give them a little more added value to what you're doing. So then it doesn't seem like it's such a hard hit, to that. So definitely make sure your prices don't try to charge $1 for what you've already been charging for 50 cents. Make sure it's worth $1 what you're putting in there. So definitely. Yeah.
Something else we like to play with, like even on the key catcher, again, for example, because these claw machines obviously have the low, medium, and high grab settings. We like to play with the low setting, so it will at least a lot of the time pick it up. It might drop it, but just having it at least picked up and moved,
right,
creates so much more incentive to play more.
So much, yes.
So just want to throw that out there. That's something we've been really trying to play with, and I think it's helped quite a bit.
Yeah.
Sure.
They get excited, like, oh no, I almost got it, Mom.
Exactly, yeah.
And the machines are really smart. I mean, they'll shake and look like it dropped it, but it, we know that it, the reason why it does that and stuff. But it definitely, if you're smart with your ratios, like or your strengths, like you're talking about, you can make it, that's really smart. Very good. Very good. I didn't think about that. So Austin has a question for you, Matt.
Oh, Austin B wants to know, hey Matt, how much power does the new card capsule machine use? And I've only had it on location for, like I said, about 2.5 weeks, so I don't really know a whole lot yet. But I do see Kevin's in the chat. He's helping me out with the answers.
Kevin.
He says it's going to be way less power, because keep in mind too, it's a much smaller machine, and the only real thing that stays lit is there's a light, an LED strip inside the bulk area, and the little LCD screen where you put the money in. So those are really the only things that stay lit. Now, when you put money in, of course, then the buttons light up for you to make selections, things like that. There he goes. He says, I know my name isn't Matt, but we haven't rated it yet. It's way less power than a mini machine, though. So there you go. Right from the source.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kevin.
So next to no power.
Next to no power, yes.
Dude, mini claw machines take no power whatsoever. All LEDs. The only time it's running anything is when it's using the gantry, and you can imagine, I mean, it's basically moving a tiny little claw for 15 or 20 seconds at a time. Like it does
Making
not.
money while it's doing it too.
Yeah, making money while it's doing
Yeah.
it, and the fact that like we have locations too that asked us that question. I mean, it's like $3 a month. Like it is
Something,
nothing.
yeah, it's
I
like
mean,
nothing. Yeah.
yeah. So it's not like traditional arcade games that have fans running them and all the time and all the. Well, I mean, Quick Play knows. I mean, when you're in an arcade, I mean, your electrical bill is like through the roof, and it's just because it's just trying to keep everything cool, because those machines are just running, the videos constantly, and like the all those cabinets are getting super hot, and so the fans are running, and I mean those things take a lot of electricity versus
That's a
like
big
a mini
reason
claw
we're
machine.
fortunate not to pay the electric.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that's nice right there. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. We don't have
Bitcoin
to.
That's
miners.
included.
Yeah, Bitcoin miners, right?
You're right. You're right.
Antline miners.
They'd probably
That's a
come,
good idea,
they'd probably come
actually.
knocking in
Why
like your
not?
power went up so much. Like how did that happen?
I don't know.
Right.
Don't look
So
in the back
since-
room.
Yeah.
You get paid so much more. I don't know.
Since we have you guys and we never do on the stream because you guys are so busy, tell us, besides Cody losing a bunch of weight and looking fantastic, tell us what's going on with you guys, what you got coming up, what you're working on, and what's happening, because we want to know what's going on with you guys.
We are going to get a lot of new machines like the little 22-inch spaced out treasures.
Yeah,
Maybe even the duck versions. We're definitely getting a mini Magic Cut for the arcade.
nice.
We have pretty sure a cookie restaurant.
Mhm.
It's like it's
Looking promising.
looking promising.
Looking
Real
promising,
nice
yeah.
little place uptown. They want a couple claw machines. We're basically just trying to do a little more expanding right now, and with equipment and whatnot. It's pretty much what we're doing. We're also just started mentoring people
Yes.
with.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
tell us about. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. So it's for really focused for people who like have no idea where to start, kind of thing. And we're gonna pretty much do everything for you, from logo creation, get your website up, get brochures up, help you post listings on
that's
Facebook
cool.
Marketplace, the drawing stuff, call locations for you, go over what locations are best. We also have a whole video guide that goes with it. It's a lot of videos that we made for this mentorship that you can watch along the way. Of course, 24/7 Discord support with all questions and stuff. But basically just taking people from nothing to a successful claw machine business, ideally within the first 3 months. Like, for
Nice.
instance, right now we're working with a young guy. He's ready to go with one location, and we're helping him get a couple more. Logo's
He's already got
almost
his foot in
done.
the door. I mean,
It is easy to, if you have
Yeah.
your foot in the door and do already understand the business, it'll of course, that will give you an advantage. But we have it set up so we can do this with like anyone who doesn't know anything about claw machines. Like,
yeah, just kind of what we did, and kind of follow.
yeah, basically what we did, but we're just going to try to do as much of it for you as we can while teaching you how to then do it yourself after the fact. Because again, it's 3 months.
avoiding the mistakes
person, yeah.
that we.
So, you'd be working with us for about 3 months. And then after the fact, of course, we'd still be available for any questions and whatnot. But we just wouldn't be then continuing to locate and all this stuff for you, because you'd be off the ground, have your own locations.
Yeah.
And that's right. Hit that like button.
Hit that like button, Vending.
You got to
family.
smash it. You got to smash it. The like
You
button.
guys are in a new room, aren't you? Are you in your basement or?
Yeah, we're down in a new little area. We're meant to hang up the 100K sub plaque.
I was going to say
Gotta
that.
get that silver play button up there.
Next Wednesday for sure for the
There
giveaway.
you go.
We'll be here for sure. For
That's
sure.
awesome.
So,
Congratulations, man. You guys are just
Thank you.
crushing it. It's just awesome to be even close to you guys and see the amount of like excitement and stuff you guys bring with all of your videos and
We
the
just love
channel.
it.
And
Just have
It's
fun.
just
we love
cool.
our lives doing this. I mean, I'm sure you guys do too. It's wonderful. It's
So much
Yeah.
fun.
amazing business. Great meeting guys like you. It's awesome all around. Just all around.
but now you're helping people on top of it, and that's what
Exactly. Exactly.
and that's what we're talking about, and that's like Yao and the nonprofit and like what you guys are doing with your mentorship and stuff. I mean, that's what it's about. We want to help
Right.
people succeed, and I think that's we've all run into the crusty old vendors who don't want to help anybody and want to keep everything to themselves
Yeah,
and
that's
complain
not-
about all of us, but
Never will be.
we're the only ones helping each other.
We'll
You know
be
what I mean?
great still sitting here trying to help you guys start your businesses.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I mean nobody else is helping them but us, and that's what's great about it is that we feel in the Discord, and everybody in the Discord is super helpful with everybody too. And it's
Absolutely.
just awesome.
Absolutely.
100%.
So thank you everybody for helping everybody. It just feels really good, and all those people that are crusty and old and cranky, they can go to hell. You know what I mean?
But you know what? You know what? Hey, they watch our videos too, and we thank them for that.
Yeah,
that's true.
We're actually over time. Is there anything else we want to cover before we go? Let's do the giveaway. Let's let Quick Play do the giveaway for us one last time.
Guys, it's your last chance. You have to go to the Discord, sign up for this key catcher claw machine giveaway. Look at that. 3 prize lockers right there on the side, and then the major big prize on the bottom. You got the dual coin mechs. We made sure to fit 2 coin mechs on this, because we all know coin jams. It's clean. If you're not going to get a coin jam, you're going to be good. The other one's going to be fine. You got 2 coin mechs, the card reader, the DB8. Look at those lights.
Man, you're selling.
I know.
Cards,
it looks so good. Man.
It's so bright.
I could sit here for another 30 minutes and go on about this. Please. But,
maybe.
It's amazing, and you guys are going to get it for free. One of you guys, full of product as well. Maybe they're going to get the product with it.
Just setting them up.
I know. They're legit going to be set to get a location and be ready to go with one of the
Just
best.
ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah. So, go to the Discord.
Please.
Enter your name in the section in the Discord. You're entered to win.
That's so easy.
It's so simple.
I mean, come on.
I don't know how much easier it could be. I really don't.
And we're gonna give it away next week, guys.
Oh,
Make
and
sure
next
you're
week.
here.
I'm sorry. Next week. I know you guys want to know.
What's the
sorry.
date, though?
I'm sorry. Next Wednesday, December 20th. Be there for the next
Yes.
stream. We're gonna be promoting it on our channel. Even the day of, I'll do a community post like, guys, 1 hour away.
For sure, for sure.
When the stream, it's gonna be hype.
You're gonna be here, right? You're gonna be on the stream.
100%. 100%.
Okay, all right.
We will be on time for the whole thing. I promise.
We need to get Kevin on camera too. If we can get him to come on.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
know.
gonna happen.
One of the co-creators of the machine. Brilliant. Yeah. Couldn't agree more.
I'm so excited. Very cool. It's Elite Claw's birthday, so good luck.
birthday,
You might
guys.
win.
Happy birthday.
Good luck.
Very
and
cool.
Happy early birthday.
Yeah.
So cool. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm so glad you guys made it. I know you got your new stream set up, which means you'll be here every week, right?
Of course. Of course. Yeah.
No, you know there's no rules here. It's come and go as you please. You join when you can, and we appreciate anytime you can be here. So very cool.
love
Fun
being here with you guys.
right
That's awesome.
there. That was fun.
Yeah. The best way to get a
Absolutely.
hold of all of us is in the Discord. Make sure you
100%.
join the Discord. We're all in there. We may not be in there 24/7, but we're in there all the time. We get your messages and we will reply to you. I promise. All of us are
Yes.
super, super active in the Discord. We love helping you guys, and definitely check out the mentorship available from Quick Play. Definitely enter to win the key catcher claw machine. Awesome
That's the main
machine.
thing. Enter
If
for
you've
that
seen it
claw
in person, you would just die. It's awesome. So
Yes.
great job, you guys, on that design. I think it's phenomenal. You guys
Thank
did
you.
really good.
Thank you.
Looks awesome.
Blood, sweat, and tears went into that.
Yes.
Well, it's worth it for sure.
Thank you.
Anything else, Matt and David, you want to cover before we go?
Just want to again say thank you all out there for watching the videos, for coming back every week and chatting with us, hanging with us, supporting us. We couldn't do it all without you guys out there. So thank you guys.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you guys.
exactly, ditto, man. You guys, happy holidays to everyone. Get your Christmas shopping done, holiday shopping, and make sure you attend next week's giveaway because I
Yes.
think
Bring
we're
all your
gonna
friends
be
and your
here.
family too. Tell your neighbors, everybody.
Don't
Yeah.
Sign them all up. I mean, 1 in
Yes.
500 chance. If you sign up all your neighbors and friends, there's a higher chance that you'll win it.
Yeah,
Just get
for sure.
everyone involved. Yep.
All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thanks, Eli and Cody, for joining us.
See you next week. Giveaway.
Yeah. See you next week, guys.
CandyMachines.com
Giveaway.
and Eli and Cody. Awesome giveaway. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
Bye, guys.